You've reached the Wendy Williams Experience listener line. Leave your message at the tone. And how you doing?
Listen, you guys are killing us here. We're here in Jacoby Medical Center. You guys need your own comedy show, I swear.
Now, Wendy, what's happening with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown? I'd like to know that answer.
I can't stand Wendy. She gets on my nerves. I still listen to her. I don't know why, but I can't stand her.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen. Representing from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody.
It is phenomenal.
Like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? With so much drama.
From yo block to yo block. I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? With so much
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the Game Shoes of the Year Award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Oh, yeah. And here we are, on time as usual. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Lots to talk about today. We've got friends to the show, the Della Russo doctors, the father and son. They'll be in during Advice Hour, and they'll be talking with us about laser eye surgery, something that one of my squad members got done, and so he's going to talk about it and what he was scared of and whatnot, why he decided to do it. Della Russos are going to explain how quickly it can be done. You know, all the questions that you have regarding laser eye surgery. Many people wear glasses, and this laser eye surgery is like the big thing, so we'll introduce you to more information regarding it. Plus, Tyler Perry is coming in today, the noted movie maker and playwright. And Tyler, of course, Medea and beyond. And so he'll be in during the Hour of Truth. Then we'll gossip about the stars, conversation with Jay-Z via online. We'll talk about Joe Jackson, Janet and Michael's father. We'll talk about Jennifer Lopez, Superhead, if you still want to talk about that. Mary J. Blige is still talking, so we'll talk about Mary. And, of course, the untimely death of Proof from Eminem's Squad D12. So, you know, we'll talk about that, too. The phone lines are wide open for your opinions, comments, suggestions, whatever. It is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, all right. Check it out. What's going on, everybody? I'm glad to be here with you guys today. I'm looking forward to seeing Tyler Perry. I have to tell you, at first, I thought he was avoiding the show for a moment because Medea, his play, came through New York and he didn't come. And then he refused to, speak to anybody in my squad regarding why. He had to speak to me. And so I'm just like, oh, gosh, why is he being like this? So I left my cell number for him to call. And then one Wednesday night, and I'm sitting drinking at the Laugh Factory, waiting for the comedians to come on, and the cell phone rings, and it's Tyler. And so he's calling from his cell phone. There was a callback number, and he was like, Wendy, I just didn't want to let any of our people get it twisted. The reason that I'm not coming on your show right now is because, and this was about 4 weeks ago. He said, it's because I have a book coming out in a month. So when I come to your show, I want to be able to talk about everything and, of course, pitch my new book. So I said, oh, well, that makes sense. I thought you were going to call with a list of things I can ask you and things that I can't ask you. Because I don't do that on the show here, Tyler. I mean, he said, no, you can ask me whatever. And he doesn't know the Charlemagne's here. We got to ask him about Billy D. Williams. Yeah, Tyler, you can either say you don't want to answer or not. And Charlemagne?
Yes.
Wait, Charlemagne. I said Charlemagne Goose. Can everybody pay attention?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah. And so you will reveal your South Carolina findings.
Yes, I will.
And we'll get some sort of answer from Mr. Perry. But I would appreciate that if he says no comment, that we don't continue.
Don't swoop down?
No.
Don't swoop down?
No, that is the swoop down.
Oh.
Only now it's not a swoop because if he's listening, he already knows.
Oh.
Say.
Okay.
A swoop is when they don't know. Ah!
I want to blindside him.
Yeah, but, it is what it is. Tyler he's been on the show before, and he knows exactly what we do, but he is also, despite everything, he's devastatingly handsome. And so, I sit and I talk with him, and all of a sudden I kind of soften up a bit, and, but I'm not having this conversation looking at him. See, that's the key. You can't make eye contact because the eyes tell it all, Anyway, so let's talk about D12's Proof, who was shot and killed in Detroit, as many of you heard already. He was in an after-hours club on 8 Mile Road. And Charlemagne, you have more to the story because we have our inside sources.
Well,
sort of.
A lot of people are wondering what was he doing in a after-hours spot in the hood. And it's good to have your hood connections, but I heard that he was in the hood because M is not really treating them well financially,
starving them out,
yes. Basically,
yes.
And I heard he bought him a little car and some jewelry.
Right. Well, yeah, he's good for doing that, but you know what, guys and this industry is good for accepting that kind of stuff and not saying, I don't want this, I want money. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, in my head, I'm like, it could have been some truth to some of the stuff Benzino was saying, like, calling them house Negroes and stuff like that, just around for the fame and, doing what they are supposed to do for their quote-unquote massa.
Yeah. Well. Benzino's a friend to the show. He's certainly come up here and spit that kind of fire before. And you know what? If that is the way it is, it's not the first time that that a boss, be the boss black or white, hasn't, just given the squad, some peanuts and really kept the lion's share for himself. And Eminem's notorious, as well as many other people who lead squadrons. They're notorious for, hell, that's how Tupac unfortunately died broke.
That's why you got to give it to 50, man. 50, you could tell that the members of his team are really, really eating,
Are they? Is that legitimate food or is that illusion food?
I think it's a legitimate food. I think Banks and Yayo and Buck are eating,
Do you think that the things like, do you think Mobb Deep's Porsches are in Mobb Deep's names?
I doubt it. It's probably Curtis Jackson's tax write-off at the end of the year.
So that's not part of eating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Prodigy and Havoc went to sell their Porsches, who holds the note?
That's true. That's very true.
See, so that's not really eating. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why when you ask me, any pointers, Charlemagne, he's like a protege like that in this business. He's a jock and so on and so forth. A bit from what I've told you of his history. But when you asked me, I didn't even tell you anything directly about the business. I told you, what did I tell you? Save your money.
Be on time and save your money.
That's right. Be on time and save your money. Your money.
Yeah.
The other thing is, and make sure that you're getting your money. Because a Porsche in somebody else's name is not your Porsche. It's the illusion of eating. So more about the story. So what else about Proof?
That's basically it. They've been giving off the illusion that they've been eating well. They've been on tours with him and, touring the world with him and doing shows with him. I heard Eminem wasn't really going on tour with them because, people don't really want to see D12. They want to see Eminem and D12. So it's hard for them to get shows with just D12.
Right.
So, he was in the hood not because he really wanted to be there.
Yes,
but he had no choice but to be there.
Now, I also heard that that Eminem is allegedly not directly talking to D12, that they must go through his manager, who freezes them all out.
I heard that too. I heard that also at M's wedding, this G Unit was sitting at the table with him, but D12 was at another table. Now, these are your homies that you came up with at your wedding.
Right.
They should be at the table with you, cool and kicking it. Drinking.
But a table only holds 10 people.
It's only 6 members of D12.
Plus 50.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, there's no reason for your crew not to be sitting with you at your wedding.
All right. Well, okay. And so, proof. That name brings up proof of alcohol. Did alcohol-related anger or anything have anything?
They say that he gets real tipsy at times, and he had the mentality like I can beat up the world when he's tipsy.
Oh.
And he just so happened to be in this after-hour spot, tipsy, wilding, doing what he do, doing what cats do when they tipsy.
Yeah.
And, somebody wasn't feeling it last night, unfortunately.
Yeah. So the After Hours Club is on 8 Mile Road, the famous one, and Proof's real name is Deshaun Hotland. So, shout out to his family and his squad and his friends and stuff. Sorry to hear about what happened. The club was called the Triple C Club. Happened at 4:30 in the morning. Now, there was another man who was seriously wounded. Originally, it was said that was Bizarre from D12. But I heard the Bazaar is in Atlanta.
I heard he was in Atlanta.
Okay.
Another thing, too, man, you got to watch, what you speak into fruition. And what I mean by that is, if y'all saw the video Toy Soldiers.
Oh, my God.
Y'all saw Proof get shot in the video. And I always tell people, you turn out to be what you pretend to be, man. You can't play with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you can pretend to be something, pretend to be a millionaire. Or pretend to, not saying that he probably wrote the treatment for that, but, just don't play with stuff like that.
Then wait until you see my second book cover. Oh my God, because not for nothing, I'm my own book cover model. I'm playing as Ritz. Anyway, but that book doesn't come out until December. June 1st is the first one in the Ritz Harper series. So, anything else regarding that? Do you know, last April, a year ago, it was the Blade Icewood that was killed, and he was part of D12 also. In D12's Rap Wars, apparently.
Is that the guy Bugs? Is his nickname Bugs?
I don't know. Blade Icewood is what I recalled and looked in my paperwork and found out. He was sitting in a wheelchair aboard his silver Range Rover. So this is the guy who was in a wheelchair? Do you know anything about that?
Nah, never heard of it. Never heard the story.
Well, here's my paperwork from last year. I saved my files. Last April, budding rapper Blade Icewood was killed in the D's Rap Wars. Icewood was sitting in a wheelchair aboard his silver Range Rover when an unidentified gunman pulled up next to the vehicle and opened fire.
Oh, that is Bugs.
Into the vehicle. That is him?
Yeah, that's Bugs.
That incident took place west 7 Mile Road. Apparently, the driver of the Range Rover exited the vehicle as the shots rang out, and then the dude Icewood Bugs was pronounced dead. And also, damn, on New Year's Eve, Obi Trice, remember?
He
lived.
Head.
No, he didn't get shot in the head. He got shot. He grazed in the
Grazed in the head.
Was that grazed?
I already got shot in the head, but he survived somehow.
Let me pull up my paperwork. Hold on, it's down here. Here it is. On New Year's Eve, Obi Trice, another member of Eminem's entourage, was shot in the head while driving along Lodge Freeway in Detroit. There you go. By the way, Proof's solo CD, Searching for Jerry Garcia. Did you ever check that out? Did you?
No, to be honest, I wasn't into Proof as a rapper. I don't know if y'all, a lot of y'all should know Proof. He was always with Eminem. That was Eminem's hype man. He was always with Eminem. And if you saw the Toy Soldiers video, he was the guy that got actually shot in the video and was on the hospital bed.
Well, that CD, Searching for Jerry Garcia, came out in 2005. And then D12, apparently, according to what I'm hearing and seeing, was scheduled to begin recording a third album this month.
I don't see why they wouldn't have no money. Both albums went platinum. But, I can see where they probably wasn't making no money as far as shows were concerned. Because, who wants to book D12 without Eminem?
Well, the paperwork for the album quite possibly could have had the lion's share of everything going to Eminem. And then probably it was explained to D12, look, everybody signs a sucker deal in the beginning. Although, not necessarily everybody, but I'm sure even like 50 Cent has his sucker deal. It's just all in how you get out of it. I've signed sucker radio deals and gotten out of it within 12 months. You understand what I'm saying? everybody plays a sucker at some particular point, and it's people who are smart enough to either get out quick or have the longevity to stay around. Now, they could have signed a sucker deal where the lion's share goes to Eminem, and then they were told, well, you get all this money on tour. I mean, look at Busta with one song. He's getting $80,000 to go around the... I mean, you understand what I'm saying.
No doubt.
But they were probably told, sign this paperwork. Your touring money's going to be crazy. You know Emma's going to be with you on tours. You're going to be opening up for this one and that one and blah, 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 blah. Who knew Em would be hooked on the pills and this ex-wife thing and all like strung out in the head. And he's got his own thing going on.
Hopefully Em treats his people right in death, because Em has made a lot of money off the black culture. So hopefully in death, he takes care of the funeral arrangements and the tombstones and things like that. If he was starving his dudes out the way the streets are saying.
Does I Wonder Proof have children?
I don't know.
We don't know that much about him. Let's Google him.
Why not?
First, we need a computer.
Just type his real name. Type up Proof. You might get bottles of vodka or something.
You can get George Vasselli. That'll come out. George Vasselli. Okay, so then we'll Google Deshaun Hotland. Who did I just see walk in here? Where is Widley? Is he still out? Still out getting my... Okay, he's out looking for Heelys for my son. Oh, here you go.
Proof's also responsible for Eminem too, because he used to co-sign for Eminem. He used to come do the little battle raps and stuff. Like if you saw 8 Mile, the guy Future with the dread. Yeah, that was Proof's character.
Okay, well here's Jonathan. Jonathan. Who's doing the Googling? Google, and I need more information about him. Okay, all right. Thank you. All right, we need to go into the break. Thank you very much, Charlemagne. The God is in the studio, and you all are here, and that's fabulous. Coming up next hour, it's Advice Hour, and it is what it is, and I'm glad you guys are here. It's Wendy, man and woman.
It's Wendy, man. George Bush doesn't care about black people. And George Bush doesn't care about Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wow.
Attention restaurateurs. If you can hear this message, then you need to call 212-592-0592.
Wait, where's my headphones? Those are Charlemagne's. Listen, can you turn out the music bed? I just want to hear something. Do you guys actually hear? Oh, no, it's pretty quiet. Do you guys actually hear my space heater in here? No, it's pretty good. It's freezing. I just need a space heater. Anyway, all right, you can turn the music back up. What's happening, everybody? It's 29 minutes away from Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. Listen, don't miss the 2006 auto show. Oh, my gosh. Girls, let's talk about men. You want to know where to meet men? I tell you, broads, the same damn thing every year around this time, and many of you still don't get up off your behinds and understand what I'm saying. To meet the men, you've got to go where men are. If you're like me, you're not going, like, if I was like a single woman about town, there are very few nightclubs that I'd be going through other than maybe a Dons and Divas or something like that. So I'm not going to meet a man up in a damn club. If you're like me, you want to meet men in civilized places. The auto show. Silly girls, write this date down. April 14th through April 23rd. That's where the men are. The boat show, is another one. But the auto show, especially if you're interested in meeting a certain kind of folk man. Yes. And girls, can I say another thing? Travel light, travel far. You and your whole squadron of broads, that's dead. That's dead. Real chicks understand. Go by yourself. Don't look too cute, like you're trying too hard, because men can sniff that out. Just a little light foundation and some lip gloss and sunglasses. That's it. Not the flyest shoes, just something comfortable. You see what I'm saying? And go there acting like you're looking for one of those cars. You know what I mean? And go by yourself. Go to the auto show. Jacob Javits Center. Men, I don't have to tell you, you're going to be there. It's at Jacob Javits Center, April 14th through April 23rd. All right? The concept cars are amazing, and you can visit the Dream Photo exhibit. But most importantly, girls, let's talk about men. Okay. Right, Charlemagne?
I don't want to talk about men, Wendy.
But you know what I mean. Do you hear what I just said? Because ladies are always asking me where to meet men, and I'm like, you got to go where the men are, in addition to doing other things.
Yes, because a lot of women are not going to church, and a lot of men don't do grocery shopping.
Right.
So you're not going to bump into men at the grocery store.
Right.
Yes.
But the auto show, hello. Yeah, that's where you meet the men. Okay, let me talk to you about this new GM thing going on. It's not really new. GM, they're like OGs at this. They offer more choices of E85 flex fuel vehicles than any other manufacturer. E85 flex fuel. What does it do? Well, it boosts your engine's performance, provides higher octane than premium gasoline, and can I just tell you, much cheaper than gasoline. I'm going to give you a website. You're going to go to the GM website and find out all about it, okay? You're going to go to livegreengoyellow.com. I'm telling you, this is the future. This right here, this E85 ethanol. And GM has locked jaws like a pit bull on this. Like I told you, they manufacture more cars than any other manufacturer relating to the intake of this E85 ethanol. So find out more about it, and let's help keep the environment, well, relatively clean. Go to livegreengoyellow.com. That's it. I think we should probably continue with the break, and we'll be back with more of the Wendy Williams Experience, and we're here until 7 o'clock. It's 107.5 WBLS. Thanks.
Brothers and sisters, taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Old school short shot. Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. 2, 3, play. A little play from back in the day. And me, it's Wendy, man. Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience. Experience. D-Block, J-Hood, Chic Luke, Styles P, Super, to everybody.
Hey, yo, what's up, party people? Yo, this is Ghostface.
Check this out, y'all. This Fizzy Womack. I mean, MOP up in here. We putting it down, MOP style. Right about now, y'all checking out Wendy Williams Experience. Keep it right here, y'all.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Here we are. The mess. So the Della Russos are coming in. They're just, for a quick chat, everyone, next hour, for Advice Hour. I want to quickly talk with them. As a matter of fact, if they're here on time, I would like them to be part of the medical minute, except it won't be a medical minute. It'll be like a medical 10 minutes. Many people have glasses. I know I've been riding around with a prescription for glasses for about 4 months. But I don't need them on a regular basis. You know what I mean? I just need him to see that license plate 2 cars in front, because he just tapped my bumper and now he's in trouble. So right now I don't have that, the glasses, and I've neglected that. But I'm not a good candidate for laser eye surgery. Are you? Well, perhaps you are. And the Della Russos will be in a talk with us about that a little bit later on during Advice Hour. Also, don't forget Tyler Perry's coming. So Jay-Z took some time from his busy schedule to go online with AOL. And some of the things that he said, they asked him, like, what his favorite movie is. He said it's a split between Godfather 2 and True Romance. What is True Romance about? I don't go to the movies. Yeah. On his situation with Foxy Brown, Foxy's surgery was successful. She's in recovery now. On his plans to open a 40/40 club in LA, he said, yeah, me and Magic Johnson are planning to open one. So that was the reasoning for their very cloaked meeting that they had at the restaurant here in New York. A lot of people spotted them. We all thought they were going to be buying buildings together uptown, or maybe opening a Starbucks together. Turns out they're opening a 40/40 in LA. Blah blah blah. They asked him what he thinks about Nas. Yeah, I think it'll be history. Very interesting. Working with Nas. Blah blah blah. On Ghostface's new CD Fish Scale, he says he thinks it's one of the most creative albums in a long time. It's Ghost's best. We had a strong debut. Damn sure did, Ghost.
Number 4 in the country. Over 100,000 sold. Big Ghost.
Exactly. On who'd he like to work with, dead or alive? He says Marvin Gaye, Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles. He could go on forever. Those were all dead people, though. He didn't go into any. Well, not all the Beatles are dead, but, Favorite producers, Rick Rubin, Dr. Dre, Kanye, Timberland, and Pharrell. Businessman he admires most, Bob Johnson, Berry Gordy. favorite album, The Chronic, of course. Love that. Paid in Full, Off the Wall, Michael. Lauryn Hill's Miseducation. If you're wondering what that is humming, I'm not turning it off. That's a heater. It's cold in the studio, and so that's that. Jennifer Lopez is suing her first husband. Well, it's in the newspaper and everything. Apparently, and the lawsuit was launched yesterday. You know his name, and I always pronounce it wrong. Oyani Noah. Anyway, he's breaking their apparent pact not to tell anything, and he's got a $5 million. She's suing him after he tried to shake her down for $5 million, according to the newspaper. And part of the agreement of the no shakedown, you're not going to shake me down for money, blah, blah, blah. And as a matter of fact, I don't know how much she ended up giving him, but whatever it is, $1 million, $5 million, he ended up being in some sort of millionaires club over it. But part of it is, look, I'm going to give you a job to manage my new restaurant, Madra. But here's a little money, and you can't ever write a book about the details of our lives. So he's since been fired from Madra, and now he's writing the book.
I mean, what can he tell us that we don't know? We all know she sucked her way to the top, from fly girl to what she's doing now.
We all know that she's no stranger to plastic surgery. Yeah. The nose is probably just the beginning. There is absolutely nothing that he could say about her. He's going to say that she's a fish in bed, or he might go the other way and say she's absolute wild hellcat.
I'll go for the wild hellcat. You don't go from being a fly girl to J-Lo by being a fish in bed.
No. A fish in bed is different from a hellcat in the boardroom. See, a hellcat in the boardroom, you're doing something with a purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you asked Superhead, I bet you some of the best sex she ever had was when she was having sex for dough.
I mean, of course, as a female, you're going to get extra busy on the industry couch, especially if you're already a freak and you get busy, down in the bodega somewhere, the back of a bodega. Of course you get busy on the industry couch.
But you know what his take on it is going to be from the husband's standpoint, which sometimes could be like a fish. Like, because after you've done it, had it, gotten the ring or whatever it is that you want, you got to figure out how to keep that spicy. She was only married to him for a minute, briefly, in 1997. I don't know. But he's claiming in the book, allegedly in the manuscript, that she cheated on Puffy in 1999 with her current man, Mark Anthony. Well,
you think?
Sisters be doing it for themselves. Hello, Puffy was no monogamous prince himself.
How you doing?
Yeah, on a few different accounts. Hey, Puff. Hey, Miss Honey.
J-Blow. Bet she gives a mean one. Professional game is serious.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Did you see Superhead on Oprah yesterday? I got the footage. Taryn, super producer, she copied it for me. First thing, what was up with the hair? And I mean, it was what it was. You know what? You can't hate on her. Good for her. She made it to Oprah's couch. She's still selling those books, and there's really not much we can hate on. See, we know a different side of her than Oprah knows, because many of us, not everybody listening, but many of us are part of hip-hop. So we know Superhead. Oprah knows Corinne.
At least she didn't treat Oprah's couch like she treat everybody else one. Laying down on her back, on her knees in front of it.
Knee marks and funky spunk splash-offs. Yeah. Did you see the fake tears? Oh my gosh. Well, Charlamagne, you didn't see any of it. Oh my gosh, there were fake tears. It was such bad acting. Such bad acting. But there's good news for Superhead, because her video with Mr. Marcus has been picked up by worldwide distribution for the adult industry giant Vivid Films.
Is she going to get any money off that?
Mr. Marcus and Superhead are going at it, and you're really not paying attention to him because you're looking at her and her technique, which is like that basket weave technique. I couldn't really understand what she was doing, though. Like, everything was concentrated up at the top. Anyway, if you'd like to see the technique of a legendary professional giver, then go look. But Anyway, they're going to release it worldwide. She's trying to stop it because, of course, she's trying to put that behind her, and she's not receiving any money from the venture. But Mr. Marcus will capitalize. We need Mr. Marcus, friend to the show, back in. Hey, Marcus.
Wendy, man.
I've been talking to this young lady. She called me at home, and I was listening to your show, and she says that she doesn't know any straight guys that listen to the Wendy Williams show.
No, plenty of straight guys listening to the show.
All right, so yeah.
Ow.
So what should I tell her? Just
tell her
how you doing. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wendy, should I stay with him or should I just leave him?
It's advice hour.
I feel like I have no choice but to be a sister to her and to love her.
You need to blow him up.
Yeah.
In front of the family. Her husband needs to be there on the side and let her know how he wrecked her life.
Wendy, girl, I'm pregnant by my brother-in-law. Should I keep this baby?
You wretched whore.
Call Wendy, 866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy, 866-WENDY-FAX. Advice hour starts now.
It's Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. Now, star intern, can you please open the door and let Dr. Jeff and Dr. Joseph Delarusso come in? At this point, they already think that I'm crazy. Star, open the door ahead of time. Come on. No, you guys come in. Something really crazy just happened. Hi, Dr. Joseph Delarusso.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm Wendy. Hi, Dr. Jeff. Nice to have you back. Here's the thing. Have a seat, you guys. I'm sorry for that bit of weirdness that just happened. I just get... Okay, good. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right, perfect. I feel like when she opens the door and I'm not ready for my guests, it's like when a wind comes and blows your dress up and everybody sees your private parts. But you know what I'm saying. All right, so the doctors lean into the microphone. First of all, you guys are, it's father and son. Joseph is the elder and Jeff is the younger. He's the older one. Oh, okay. You guys are legendary in the field of laser surgery. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to explain a bit to people who's a candidate, how it works, and the approximate cost.
Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Wendy. Anyone who's using glasses for or contacts for distance vision, whether they be far sight, near sight, or for astigmatism, basically it's generally can be a candidate.
Or can be screened as a candidate.
Can be screened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Must you wear your glasses all the time? For instance, Dr. Jeff, you are a friend to the show. You've been here before, and I was going to get laser eye surgery, but it turns out I only wear glasses sometimes. So you said that I wouldn't be necessarily the best candidate.
Well, yeah, you're sort of that exception to what my father was describing.
Lean in.
Yeah. Basically, if you have a very minor prescription, like you must have.
Yes.
If we fixed that, then you'd be kind of changing one thing for the other. You'd be wearing reading glasses to read, which I know you wouldn't want.
No.
So you'd be the exception.
Yeah.
Someone would leave alone.
So now, how much is laser eye surgery?
All right, there's a question.
All right, there's one for you, Jeffrey. The doctors, we hate to really...
We try to stay out of it.
Okay.
But this time we'll get involved with it.
Okay.
Basically, go ahead.
Go ahead, Doc.
Between 3,800 and 5,000, depending on what needs to be done and who's doing it.
Right. And so now, is this covered by? Well, you know what? It's a price, but I got to tell you, for people who've been wearing glasses all of their lives, or the inconvenience of glasses, you ever go to bed with a girl and before you have sex, she's got to take off her glasses. All of a sudden, she's a totally different woman. Ladies, this has happened to us many times, right?
Going to bed with a girl? What's that all about?
Let's stick to the script.
Well, so 38 to 500 and 5,000, and that's with no insurance covering it.
Well, generally the insurance. There are some situations where we have negotiated discounts with, or negotiated fees, I should say.
Okay.
With, certain big insurance carriers, but they see this as being elective.
Yes.
Like Botox or
like getting a tummy tuck or something.
Exactly. And they're not paying for that.
This is vanity.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nobody needs this.
Nobody needs this. But
Some people need it.
But people want this. How fast is the procedure? And then we've got a real live guinea pig in here who you guys worked on and did a great job. We're gonna talk with him. How fast does it happen?
The total time of the surgery, elapsed time, total time that you're laying down under the laser, probably less than 10 minutes. I mean, you're there for 2 hours.
Yes.
The surgery time's about 10 minutes. It's broken up.
Walk us through. So you get there.
You get there. There's a certain amount of ramp up. Well, obviously, we recheck everyone's measurements, and we're very meticulous about that. Then what else do? We take pictures on the machine. There's a whole series of steps that have to go through.
Right.
And the way that we do it is bladeless. So there's 2 different lasers involved. So it's done in stages. There's the first stage where we do the flap creation, the LASIK flap. That's one laser. Then there's a separate ramp up with drops and certain waiting period where we lay you down in front of the second laser that does the correction for whatever your prescription is. And the total time, it depends on your prescription, but less than 10 minutes.
Wow, isn't that interesting? Dr. Joe, this is the father now that I'm speaking with. Dr. Joe, when was laser surgery, for the most part, invented? I mean,
when did you invent it?
Yeah. And I invented it, right.
Because you really are. You're a founding father of this procedure.
Yes.
It's incredible.
So we started actually about 1989 in the first testing for using this new kind of laser to reshape the cornea. So I go back to all the way to the very beginning when there's like half a dozen of us doctors in the country who had tested out this new treatment for the Food and Drug Administration. So it's gone back quite a bit.
So if you happen to be in the New York tri-state area and you're thinking about laser surgery, you can go to a man who was right there at the inception of this. Tell us where your office is and your website and all like that, Della Russo's.
Okay.
Well, we have an office in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. We have an office in Brooklyn and an office in Bergenfield, New Jersey, which is pretty much Teaneck.
Okay.
So, we're pretty well spread out. Our name is obviously tough, so I'll spell it for you. The website is Della Russo, DELLORUSSO.com.
All right.
Or 800 iCare, EYECARE.
800 iCare. Okay. Is there anything that, because this is a syndicated radio program, so there are people listening all around the country.
Sure.
Is there anything that other people should be looking for in terms of an eye care specialist when it comes to laser surgery?
I think that there's certain elements that are desirable to have. A doctor with a lot of experience, number one, and secondly, the degree of technology that he has. Now, there's the best technology that there is right now is with using a laser to make the first step, the flap called intralace. The second laser then is a tracking, customized laser treatment like Trevor had.
Okay.
That's top of the drawer.
Well, let's talk about him and use his government name while we're doing it. Thank you, doctor, for blowing up his spot.
Oh.
His name is Hollywood around here, but
That's all right.
Trev Hollywood, let's talk about your fear, because I've known Trev Hollywood. He's my chief of production. I have known Trev since about 91. He was an intern when I was a jock here in New York at a radio station called KISS. I met you wearing glasses. There's a picture of us all together, you, me, and Skel in the office, you wearing glasses. How long were you wearing glasses prior to your laser surgery this past weekend?
I've been wearing glasses since I was 5 years old.
Okay.
And my twin, too.
Wow, and your twin also.
Wow.
Now, something very unfortunate happened to his glasses when we went on our trip to Puerto Rico, and that is we were all drinking, and the party was going. Charlemagne, you were there.
Yes, I was.
And the beef was on, and somehow Trev lost his glasses, not because somebody knocked them off of his... How did you actually lose them?
Because I was dancing with this little Puerto Rican mommy, and, with the hands flailing and the drinks flying, they just flew off.
And so
I looked up, and it was smashed up.
So exactly, he came back to the party after they turned the lights on and the party was over, and his glasses, doctors, were smashed all over the floor.
That was the only thing I saw clearly.
That's the only thing they saw clearly, and we had 2 more days of the trip, so he unfortunately had to go through it not seeing, but he was escorted around by about 4 different Puerto Rican lovelies.
So it wasn't that bad.
Yes, but he had to feel his way through the rest of the trip, so to speak. So now he and I have already talked about laser eye surgery prior to you guys coming up here, and he's always been very, very scared of losing his sight, and very, very scared of this newfangled thing called laser eye surgery. In Puerto Rico, I actually talked to him. I said, "Why don't you get it done? Why don't you get it done?" The night before his surgery, he dreamt that he was going to go blind. Oh! But how did it turn out?
Everything turned out fine. He's like my best friends now.
Oh!
My vision's not 20/20 just yet, but it's getting there. So everything is still a little blurry. It's kind of like when you get a new prescription.
Yes.
You got to take time getting used to it.
Okay.
So they told me by like the end of the week, maybe next week, I should be all right.
Yeah, well, he had a heavy astigmatism.
I was going to say, his glasses were very thick.
Not Coke bottle thick.
Yes, the Coke bottle thick. They were Whitney Houston thick. Okay? That's a serious offense. No, but so you came through with flying colors.
Yeah.
And
I can see, so I'm good.
They can see. Now, will he ever have to wear glasses again?
Oh, no.
Wow.
I mean, for reading.
Wow.
Everyone, that's just a part of life. That's
a part of life? Go ahead and explain
nothing
that.
to do with, that's irrespective of whether you're nearsighted.
Okay.
Farsighted. You have to, at a certain age, everyone wears reading glasses.
At a certain age.
But he's got time.
But the thing that convinced me to do it was the fact that they told me that, the laser tracks your eyes like 4,000 times a second. So if you move your eye, the laser, wherever your eye goes, the laser follows along with it. Because that's the thing I was nervous about. Like, if I moved during the surgery, like, would the laser, do something to another part of my eye?
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah.
But the laser tracks your eye, so it can't mess it up.
Terrific.
So I'm good to go.
So how did you get home from the office? Did you have to...
I had somebody drive me.
You have somebody drive you? Terrific. Do you take anything to get your mind right prior to
yeah. I might need some more of that Valium.
Oh, yes. We've all requested it here at the office, though.
Yeah, I'm taking some drops here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Had some painkillers for the first night because, I had a little irritation and burning.
A little irritation, a little burning.
But that was just the first night because that was right after the surgery.
And this is a person, you have to understand, everybody, who was scared to death of this newfangled thing. He would rather wear glasses. So he, I guess, is a perfect candidate for this, glasses all of his life. And he's probably also kind of typical of a lot of people in that they're scared of this newfangled thing. But he came through with flying colors. That's a testament not just to Della Russo's work, but don't be scared of the future. And laser eye surgery is the future. Once again, DELLORUSSO, Della Russo. They are the best. And let me just remind everybody that they are also philanthropic with their skills. You guys are giving laser eye surgery to the troops.
That's right.
Because you could lose your glasses in combat, and that wouldn't be good for the country. Oh, my God. Oh, exactly. Go ahead, Doc.
Okay. Well, actually, the Defense Department would like to have the soldiers or military who are actually going to be in combat to have LASIK done so they don't have to wear glasses. So they're not taking care of it. So we're making a little bit of effort in our area, in this area of New York City, helps on the boys who are destined to go over to be deployed in Iraq. So
their glasses don't get hit off while they're trying to aim, shoot, and fire.
In honor of our veterans and as well as for for our new heroes. To be a little corny.
That's not corny at all, doctors. All right, it's Dr. Joseph. Hollywood wants to say one more thing.
I just want to say, I've been to a lot of eye doctors because I've been going to a lot since I've been 5.
Yes, bifocal fool. Yes, go ahead.
But I just wanted to say that these guys here have been the most courteous. They followed up with me.
Very nice.
They checked up. They called my cell, made sure I was doing all right.
Oh.
So I just wanted to big them up.
Very nice.
And thank you for
Very nice. Very nice. And congratulations, Trevor.
Thanks.
Welcome to the future. All right. Doctors, thank you so much for taking care of him, for he is my chief of production, and we need him to be able to see in order to do.
Now I can't hear worth a damn.
No. All right. Doctors, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you for being so kind to the troops. And congratulations on such a great invention. I mean, it's the best.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, doctors.
Thank you.
I'd like to see my guests walk away. Justin, you can escort them out. Yes. I already asked young Charlemagne if he wears glasses, and he said no. I saw you doing the blinky blink yesterday.
Can y'all do x-ray vision? Can y'all give people x-ray vision?
Yeah, maybe we can.
I want to see right through women's clothes, right through the vagina.
That's even worker than that.
Okay. All right.
Bye, doctors.
Thank
you. Justin, you can ride the elevator all the way down and get me and Charlemagne's food.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys down, okay?
Here you go. Charlemagne, every day he's been here, I've ordered sushi. So, he's too shy to say, hello, Wendy, can we eat something besides your damn rabbit food? Today I got him a turkey sandwich. Keep it where you got it, everybody. We'll be back with more Advice Hour.
It's Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God! The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's WBLS night at the greatest show on earth. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus at Madison Square Garden. Join 107.5 WBLS April 13th for a live performance by platinum recording artist Shanice. Immediately following the circus, tickets are available at the arena box office. Ticketmaster, call 212-307-7171 to charge by phone. Or listen to win.
Hi, this is Shanice, and I'll see you in the place with WBLS.
The all-new Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey is so unexpected, extraordinary, and incredibly different, you may not believe your eyes. Full of show-stopping pyrotechnics, daredevil horseback riders, and fearless aerialists that will thrill your entire family. So do something different. Number one for family fun. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
And the Wendy Williams Experience. All right. It's Advice Hour here on the show. But first, that was really nice of the Della Russos to donate their skills and services to the troops. I mean, because that laser surgery is quite a skill. And in a lawsuit-happy country, you try to do something nice for somebody, you slip, and then they're trying to sue you and shut you down. So that's real nice. And, I was not just joshing you. They truly are, the elder Della Russo, literally at the forefront of that technology. And since it wasn't possible for the military forces to just go out, where they're fighting and get this, they are servicing, actually, here are the stats, 10,000 to 12,000 combats a year. Wow. Isn't that great? Wow. 10 to 12 a year. Wow. Excuse me. They're making an attempt to service them. There are 10 to 12,000. And here's the quote, that they want to keep track of glasses, prescriptions, goggles, contact lenses, and, things like that on the battlefield. And since the military forces can't possibly process all that stuff, they figure laser eye surgery will make it better. I love that. Here's their telephone number, by the way, local here in New York, 212-843-8073. That's terrific. Thank you, Della Russos. Thank you for taking care of my Hollywood, too. You were so nervous. Do you remember we used to talk about going blind together? Oh. Secretly, me and you, we used to talk about going blind.
You surprised me, of all people, did it, right?
Yes, I am. Yes, I absolutely am. But I know how messed up you were in Puerto Rico when you lost your glasses in the melee.
That's really what prompted me to get it, because I can't go through that again.
I mean, literally, he was walking around, albeit they were lovely girls, but, he needed these girls to you look like a damn pimp.
You sure they was lovely? Because I couldn't really see them.
Well, two of them were butterfaces, but I knew that didn't matter. But their bodies were right, so I knew you were feeling the situation through. I'm sure they felt right, but, I didn't want to tell you what their faces look like. But
I'm about to get on roller coasters and everything now. Stuff I could never do before.
You couldn't get on roller coasters?
You get on roller coasters, your glasses fall off, it's a wrap.
That's why you take your glasses off, Trev, before you get on the roller coaster,
Exactly.
Trev.
Hello.
I've seen blind people on roller coasters, Trev.
Wow.
So I'm about to do a whole bunch of things that I couldn't do before.
Yeah, like wear cool-ass sunglasses. Like, what is that you have over there? What are those? Some Versace? Oh, Gucci? Man about town. All right, girls.
That's
look
the other
out.
thing. I wanted to be able to wear different, kind of glasses when I want.
Yeah.
Different designer frames.
Not just be stuck to the ones because you paid $500 for a prescription.
Exactly.
And another $500 for the frames.
And then the lens, too.
And the lens. Jeez.
Your insurance might not cover it.
What are you going to do with all the money you have left over? Yeah. Yes. Trick it up on professionals from seedy girls with butter faces. I understand. Hey, speaking of doctor, let me talk to you about my foot doctor, Dr. Stuart Mogul. Fabulous. There's something wrong with everybody on this show. Okay. For me, I love my medical team. I call them a team because they help me stay well to the best of their ability. One of the members of my team, who I will never see again in my life because he just did such a good job the first time around, is Dr. Stuart Mogul. I had not one bunion, but two. You get your bunions removed, you get it done right, you'll never have to see your foot doctor again. For what? There's no snafu. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to go back. When I see Dr. Mogul? When he visits WBLS, because he's a member of our client family. I'll tell you what, bunions run in my family. And I had not one but two. And 2 years ago, you remember, I was doing my research to figure out who was going to remove my bunions. I was ready. And I knew I'd have to get one done at a time. I knew it was going to be like a 12-month process. Ugh. Dr. Mogul was one of the 6 that I interviewed with. And there was just something about him that I really, really appreciated. And one of those things was that he was very confident in telling me, Wendy, you can get both bunions removed at one time. If you get one done, you're very busy. You're never going to come back and get the other one done. So you're going to have a good foot and a bad foot. I was like, okay, doc, I'm going to trust you to do both of my bunions. No, I'll be damned. He did both of my bunions. My mother got her bunions done back in like 1980. The woman had screws hanging out of her feet. I'll never forget it. Out of her big toe to keep everything in the line. Dr. Stuart Mogul has been practicing for 22 years. My bunion surgery was not my mother's. I never had screws. I've never been back to his office since then. I can wear my shoes. Charlamagne, you see me. How do I get around the halls in my 4-inch shoes?
You run.
Exactly. He's amazed. I run in 4 inches. I couldn't do, and not only that, I haven't even changed into my slipper Uggs. All day, I've got my shoes on all day. From taking my son to school, going to the FedEx, stopping by the bank, coming to work, running around the hall still. It's 3:30. I'm still running.
You'll be running by 3:45.
Still got my shoes on. And I have to tell you something. All it took was those bunions to be removed to just give me a little bit more wiggle room in my gunboats. Thank you, Dr. Mogul. Now, I'm going to give you his telephone number, and you do what you want. I've already introduced you to the best. 212-769-0066. It's Dr. Stuart Mogul. It's my Dr. Stuart Mogul. And he's been on The View, and he's been on VH1, and he's been written up in the New York Times, and he's been written up in Vogue. He does foot surgery, and that's what he does. Surgical correction of bunions, corns, hammer toes, crooked toes. What's your problem? Call Dr. Stuart Mogul. 15 West 72nd Street, right downstairs from Roberta Flack in the Dakota. Oh. Yeah, she lives in the Dakota, sure. Where John Lennon lived. And Yoko still lives there, right up the hall from Miss Flack. 212-769-0066. 212-769-0066. Dr. Mogul, I would say thank you, but it never seems like enough, so I will just say, have a nice day. You can't say thank you enough. Like, good feet? Are you kidding me? Running in 4 inches? Keeping them on all day? Priceless.
You're a pimp's worst nightmare if you're a prostitute.
That's right, because I
take
can
off running in the flash.
Hey, Brooklyn, one more thing before we continue with the break. This coming Saturday, April 15th at 1 p.m., the WBLS Hummer will be over at Melissa's Check Cashing. Melissa's is located at 135-07 Liberty Avenue in Brooklyn. And get your WBLS goodies while supplies last. Plus, you can enter to win a 42-inch HD TV courtesy of MoneyGram International Money Transfer. And that's a reminder from your radio station. We've got a very informative website about us and our community. It's WBLS.com.
Brothers and sisters! Taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Old school short shot. Yes. The rhythm, the rebel. 2, 3. A little play from back in the day. And me, it's Wendy, man. Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Trev Hollywood, the chief of production here on the show, and the melee in Puerto Rico that one night, right? You know, the flip-flops flying and the hair going. Somehow he lost his glasses. Well, can I just tell you, I've known him since 1990 when he was an intern kid. The man is a slave to his glasses. He refuses to get laser surgery. A slave. He lost his glasses in Puerto Rico, was no good for the rest of the trip. Literally one of these people who had to feel his way around the whole trip. I told him, you got to go to, there's this doctor. Do you know Dr. Della Russo? He and his father, they invented the laser surgery. And I'm like, Hollywood. And he's scared to lose his sight altogether, so he refuses to do that. But I'm like, see, you get in a good party, everything's good. Next thing you know, glasses gone. And it was really, imagine how dramatic that is for somebody who wears glasses. And all he can see is images of chairs and hair and flip-flops. But he can't do anything. Except for grope. Exactly. Well, he liked that part.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Well. I did not realize that as an historically black university that Hampton has a no braid dreadlock policy. Exactly. Wow. Shout out to all the white people. Wow. Everybody, how do you expect for the white people who that's a very threatening hairstyle and sometimes, it's banned in general offices? How do you expect them to go along with possibly embracing that kind of hairstyle when you got Hampton, a black school? Listen to the rest of the story. Susan Taylor of Essence backed out of a speaking engagement at Hampton because upon further investigation, she found out they have a no braid dreadlock policy. Here's the quote. Am I screaming? Yes. Sorry. I recently withdrew my participation in the 28th annual conference on Black family at Hampton University. It has always been important for me to honor my commitments, so I feel it's imperative to explain my actions. I began receiving emails from numerous sources advising me of the disturbing regulations disallowing dreadlocks and braided styles for Hampton students. One such email included an Associated Press story. As a businesswoman and a public figure who has proudly worn my hair in braids for more than 25 years, I was incredulous and felt insulted. My executive assistant, Deborah Parker, contacted the university for clarification, and when she was advised that this was the school's policy, I immediately made a decision to cancel my visit.
I wonder who started complaining to make that go into effect. No braids, no dreadlocks.
Well, you could say white people, but that's black people. That's a black people school.
But it's probably one white guy that goes there, who mom and dad give a lot to the board or something. He goes and complains, I can't get my hair to get like that.
Or it could be one of them blocks that me and you were talking about last night on our commute.
Yeah, one of them blocks.
Yeah, there's black and then there's block. You can find them at Martha's Vineyard during the summer, Sag Harbor, and various other Black Ski Weekend in Vail, Jack and Jill, and a plethora of other places.
Us block people don't twist our hair.
Better than the rest of you splaboos. Yeah, block.
Next thing you know, they be complaining about well-endowed black men walking around campus.
All right, it's time for the people poll question. Yes, Charlemagne the God is in the building, and Tyler Perry will be up in just a few moments. Yesterday's question. Yesterday's question. Do you think Superhead deserved to be on Oprah? 20% of you all said yes. 80% of you all are hating.
She deserved to be on Oprah's couch doing for Stedman what Oprah hasn't done all these years. That's what she deserved to be doing on Oprah's
couch. But here's the thing, right? The value of Oprah's couch is not what it used to be. In my opinion, she's the queen of all queendom, but from James Fry and others, she's cheapened the value of her couch. So if Superhead is crafty enough to bamboozle her way to the couch, I am with the 20% that say yes, she deserves to be there. I'm not hating. I'm congratulating. So today's question is, if you wear contacts or glasses, would you get LASIK surgery? Yes or no? It's based on our Della Russo friends. I'm just asking, yes or no? Would you? Yes or no? And you can go to the website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. We've got a bunch of people holding on right now. But first, let me just read this fax. Dear Wendy, my name's Teresa. I could not hold on any longer, so I'm faxing you. I'm a 25-year-old woman, and I've been in love for over a year, and my man loves me unconditionally. Before I go on any further, can I just talk about that for a moment? You all get unconditional love, really, really. Nobody's man or woman loves them unconditionally. There is a condition. You best believe. You love your kids unconditionally. That's it. You love your mom and dad unconditionally. And even the kids and the mom and dad are subject for review depending on whether you were dragged up or raised and whether your kids are, you understand? But you don't love your partner unconditionally. There is a condition to my love for my husband, and I damn sure know that there's a condition for him loving me. There's a condition for me. You understand? Get out of your mind. You'll love him unconditionally. No, you don't. Let me just continue. She's 25. Like you, Charlamagne. Mm-hmm. Do you understand the difference? You don't love your girl unconditionally. There's a condition to that.
I love God unconditionally.
There you go.
You love me unconditionally.
Oh, there you go. Oh. I feel like he is the one I'll be spending the rest of my life with, but I have insecurities about myself. I have a nice shape, a big booty, but I often feel overweight, so I'm currently working out, which my man feels is not necessary. I have a gap in my teeth, and for years I wanted braces, but now I feel I'm too old, and I'm interested in getting my teeth professionally fixed. Now I don't know any names or any procedures or the costs for perfect teeth. And Wendy, I'm getting older. What should I do? And if you agree with cosmetic dental surgery, who would you recommend? I'm listening to you until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. P.S. I love your show. I love your work. This is like one of those things like, because you're not just going to get a cavity filled. Now you're about to bring in another person on your team. Because those fake teeth, those are like breast implants. You don't just get them and never get them serviced again. I mean, you got to get them, serviced. Teresa, if you're old enough to be having insurance and whatnot and being all in love, no, I don't have a recommendation for you. I don't have a recommendation for you. But what I would suggest you do is you start by talking with your dentist. Your dentist might not be the best person to put fake teeth on you. But can I just say something about braces? Braces aren't like when I had braces when I was a kid. I had the traditional railroad tracks. You know what I mean? You can get the Invisalign and all kinds of other stuff. Teresa, I'm so shocked. Even if you don't need braces, a lot of people know about that stuff. But ask your dentist before thinking about getting any type of fake teeth put on, because fake teeth are a lifetime commitment. If all you have is a gap, I mean, yeah, just, get some braces. Good luck, Teresa. Thanks for writing in.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job,
Put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wendy Williams Experience.
Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to the Hour of Truth. Mr. Medea is coming in the studio momentarily. In the meantime, dear Wendy, I need your advice. I have a major crush on this guy, but I don't have the crush anymore. Now my cousin is with him, and I feel betrayed because she knew that I felt that I had this crush on him. Do I have the right to be mad at her when I don't even want him? Please help me, because it's coming between me and my cousin. Signed, Confused. No, Confused. You don't have the right to be mad. If you have a crush on somebody and you're not, you don't want to speak up about it, whether it's right or wrong, then it's on you. Lie on that sword, as a great man named Vinnie Brown would say, and leave your cousin alone. Oh, Hi, Tyler. Here he comes, as handsome as ever. Look at you. How do you manage to keep your weight down when, they always say good living.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Very nice to see you also. Have a seat.
What's going on?
They always say that good living adds weight. You look absolutely handsome and well.
Thank you. I'm up 40 pounds, though, from the movie.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to come back down now.
Well, 40 pounds though on a 6'5" man.
Yeah,
it's got a lot to spread.
You can spread it out.
Isn't that a fabulous thing about being tall?
Yeah, that's a good thing. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Not as well as you, but I'm in my lane and I'm doing my thing. Tyler Perry, first of all, is in the studio, everybody, and we all know Tyler from his plays and his movie, but the main reason for him coming by today is that he's got a book out called Don't Make a Black Woman Take Her Earrings Off. Or her hair. That could be the next one.
That could be the next one.
Okay. Is that the true title of this book?
Yeah.
Or is
it's Don't Make a Black Woman Take Off Earrings. It's a Medea book. I just sat down. A bunch of people were asking me what more about Medea. So I sat down with a tape recorder and came up with all this crazy stuff, man. It came out today, and it's doing really well already.
Another way. No, you can just leave that down. Oh wait, no, those are my notes for you. Another way to make money. You're really capitalizing off this Medea thing, and I can't be mad at you whatsoever. I when I saw the Medea movie, the first one with
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
With Shamar and the rest. What I thought was amazing about that is that you used your own house, your own cars. You played a few of the characters.
I was trying to save some money with the house and the car. I'll never do that again, though, because people are hopping my fence, leaving notes on the door. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now, that's the 12-acre estate in Atlanta.
Yeah. Look at you.
So, well, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
I appreciate it.
Did you ever think of putting that house on the market just to,
I am, actually. I'm selling it now. I'm moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has it sold?
No, it hasn't sold yet.
What's it on the market for?
It's privately on the market. We haven't put a number on it yet.
Yeah.
So.
Now, are those your original teeth or are those your Hollywood teeth?
Look at you.
No, they're gorgeous.
My Hollywood teeth. You are funny.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Yeah. Those are your original teeth.
4 years of braces didn't work out, so you go see a dentist and get some other things going. Yeah.
How much do those cost you?
Hey, come on, Wendy. Wendy, she get deep, man.
No, listen, my girlfriend Charissa, who's an R&B singer.
Yeah.
She spent $30,000 on a full set of teeth.
They can get up there.
They look gorgeous.
They can get up there.
Yeah. Well, whatever. That you can always afford.
I will tell you thank you though, because before anybody knew who I was, when I was just doing the shows at the Beacon, you were there. You helped me out. You helped me out on both.
Sorry, Tyler. I keep dropping my favorites.
You helped me out on 2 times. 2 occasions. You had just had your baby. You had me come in and you really pushed my show for me. So thank you for that.
The Beacon Theater, everybody, is in New York City, and that is the theater where a lot of plays,
syndicated,
particularly urban plays, come. And yes, the Beacon Theater has been very, very kind to you in that audience. And thank you very much for remembering that too. Now, you used to be homeless.
Yeah. I spent about 3 months homeless when I first started trying to get the shows up and trying to get them on the road. I had invested all my money into the play, my rent and car payment and all this other stuff, and it didn't work out the first few years, and eventually it changed and took off.
Where did you sleep when you were homeless?
In my car. I had a Geo Metro at the time. So
a big man like you?
Yeah, hey, you got to do what you got to do, but it worked out.
Jeez.
It worked out. Yeah.
What's been the highlight of your career acknowledgement? Going on Oprah?
That's been one of them, but I think more than anything, just the people saying that what you're doing helps me, this inspires me, this encourages me.
Yeah.
The movies and everything. They're working with Cicely Tyson and Maya Angelou. I want to work with Sidney Poitier next. Those kind of things are highlights.
Is Oprah part of your inner circle now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow, how fabulous is that?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, because you and I think we're like the same age, and when Oprah first came out, we were like kids compared to now. So to have Oprah part of, like, on your speed dial, part of your inner circle.
That's pretty cool.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, have you been close enough with her yet to get her a Christmas gift?
I've sent her a Christmas gift before. Yeah.
What did you send her last Christmas?
I can't remember. I think it was a painting or something. Yeah.
What, from the Louvre?
Look at you.
Because I'm saying, he's going to get something special for her.
She appreciates art, so I sent her a little painting.
What did she send you?
Wendy.
The Louvre? Not even a painting from it.
She sent me the Louvre. She sent me the entire Louvre.
What did she send you?
For Christmas, she sent out to a lot of people. She had this book made from the Legends Ball for everybody that was there. It's this really, really nice book that she sent out to people. That was amazing.
Wow. A keepsake.
Yeah.
Very nice. So now, your Medea's Family Reunion and Diary of a Mad Black Woman both opened #1 at the box office, which is an incredible thing. Now, I understand that you have a deal with UPN, which is now CW, or something to develop some original programming.
I got a sitcom that I did outside of the system, and it will be on the UPN network. So we're really excited about it. Yeah.
Is it a Medea-esque type thing?
No, I'm getting away from the Medea stuff for a minute. This is called House of Pain. It stars Alan Payne and a couple of people that have worked for me in my shows, and we're really, really excited about that. And it airs in New York in May, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah,
so what's it going to be called? House of Pain.
House of Pain. Yeah.
And it's starring Alan.
Starring Alan Payne. Yeah.
Wow, you got Alan up off the streets and back to work.
Because the whole thing about Alan is there's a lot of people that love him, and he's a good guy. He just hadn't had a break in a while, and I thought it would be, because I want to step away from it, so I thought he'd be a good person.
Hey, Charlamagne, isn't Alan Payne the one who beat down Brandy?
I didn't hear that one.
Okay, well then neither did I.
I didn't hear that one either. I don't know anything about that.
Then I didn't hear it either.
I think Alan Payne, that's the curly head light skin guy?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Rumored to be how you doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, the gay rumors follow you.
Yeah.
And we talk about it here on the show.
Yeah.
Are you gay? Bisexual, heterosexual, where do you fall in that line?
The thing about it is, ever since this really used to bother me, and I decided not to be offended by it anymore, because I know a lot of gay people.
Right.
You have to, in this business, you're going to continue to know a lot of gay people.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I'm not homosexual at all. I think that the thing about this is, from the first time I put on a dress, I've been dealing with this, and I just had to surrender to it. It's like, okay, if people think it, they think it.
Right.
You're going to be offended by it, or you're going to do what you do. So that's what I decided to do. Just do what I do.
Because Charlamagne is from a radio station in South Carolina. He's now riding with me, but he told me the story regarding
you and Billy D. Williams. I heard a rumor about you and Billy D. Williams.
Come on, man. You have got to be kidding me.
It's legendary in the streets in Columbia, South Carolina.
You and Billy D. Williams.
Oh, I don't really. Go on, man. Go. I hadn't even heard that one.
Mr. Colt 45 himself.
Go ahead,
Mr.
man.
Perry.
Come on.
Okay. So
I don't know. Your body language got kind of crazy just now.
Come on.
And then there was the scene in the last movie, when everybody was playing basketball with their shirts off, and you was,
I was what?
Doing some hard contact.
Come on, man. Go ahead with that.
Dummy.
Doing shirts and skins. You funny, man.
All right. So then you and Tyra Banks, did you kiss?
What are you talking about, Wendy?
You and Tyra Banks. The mattress mambo. The in and out.
You and Tyra having sex, Mr. Perry.
Yes. A one-night stand, a two-night stand, nothing at all.
Hershey likes you to put on the Madea wig.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
No, but you and Tyra, what was that? Is that a thing? Are you dating her?
Tyra and I are really good friends, and we're really good friends.
Oh, he beat that.
Yeah.
No,
he beat that.
Just, we're really good friends, and we just
tall,
when there's
tall.
something to talk about, we'll talk about it.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure you'll be the first to know. You will find out.
I'm all in. So, let's talk about your growing up. Your mom, is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
How old is she approximately?
64, 65.
That's a young woman. I only asked you to figure out how young she is. So she is young enough and probably aware enough to be part of your camp.
Yeah.
Does she do for you within your camp, like your manager?
No, she retired from school teaching, so I try to keep her doing her thing and keep her okay with in her situation. So I'm taking care of them. She don't have anything to do, and she's sickly, so she's in a good space right now.
How is the box set doing?
Really good.
Medea.
Really good. I didn't think it would be, because it's bootlegged all over.
Yes,
over everywhere.
Yes.
Well, we're pretty happy that it's doing well.
That happened.
Yeah.
You are just you are painfully good looking. I look at you
I just finished TV. I got makeup on. That's what you're looking at.
Well, no, I do see some foundation.
Yeah.
I was going to talk to Charlamagne about it after you left.
Yeah,
but,
I know. See, that's why I said, let me put it all here. I just finished a couple of television shows.
No, but aside from that, because you can clearly see you have good skin.
I appreciate that.
You are painfully good looking. Your beard needs no powder filler. Your hairline is full. Your lips are just, and your teeth.
Okay, when you dress like a woman, like you go all out, like you put on the panties and everything.
Man, come on, man.
I'm just asking, you know what I mean?
So you step into the fat suit, zip it up, put the dress on, and go out there and do what I have to do. And if I had known that this character would be as popular as it has been, I don't know if I would have been doing it this long. That's why I'm going to step away from it, because I got a lot of other things I want to do. I want people to see all sides of me and not get caught up in me, in my acting, and thinking that is who I am.
I read somewhere where your favorite character is the uncle.
Yeah, Joe, man.
Joe, yeah.
Are you kidding me, man? I hate the makeup with him because it takes hours to get into, and when it starts to sweat, it's crazy. But I get to say anything I want to say.
Even with all that makeup, your skin manages to stay beautiful. You're
it's
just
a lot of work.
Chi-Chi, Taryn. Look at Tyler.
Oh, come on.
Isn't he really something else?
I appreciate it.
You're really something else.
Thank you.
How tall are you again?
6'6". Thank you.
Look at Tyler. So Tyler's new book is in stores now.
Yes.
It's called Don't Make a Black Woman Take Her Earrings Off. And for people who don't understand what that is, when a woman, particularly a black woman, is about to fight, first thing we do is we remove our hoops. We tie our hair back.
Why is that? I never understood why, though. I know you take the earrings, but why?
So that they don't get ripped and you get open lobes.
Okay.
And then you take your hair and you tie it up the way Hoops did at the Flavor of Love reunion. And then you put some Vaseline on your face so that her nails don't scratch your face and make it scratch up.
You know all about it.
Never been in a fight in my life. I'm from Ocean Township, New Jersey.
Is that right?
But some of my best friends are from the block.
Yeah.
Anyway, and shout out to the block. All right, so everybody pick this book up. It's called Don't Make a Black Woman Take Her Earrings Off. Now, you're doing a bunch of book signings.
Yeah.
You're doing two tomorrow.
Yeah, in New Jersey.
Wait, no, one tomorrow and one Thursday.
One tomorrow, one Thursday.
Extend that for a moment. Let me just tell everybody in Jersey. Tomorrow, he's going to be at the Barnes & Noble in Clifton, New Jersey on Route 3 East. This is at 7:30. Meet Tyler Perry. Look at him. Get him to sign. Barnes & Noble's Route 3 East, 7:30. Thursday, the 13th, which is the day after tomorrow, Tyler's going to be signing at Human Bookstore, 2319 Fred Doug Boulevard, 7 p.m., New York City, Harlem, USA. Thursday at 7 p.m., Human Bookstore. Is there a website where the rest of the country can see where you're signing, what you're up to, and what you're doing? I just think that your machine is absolutely amazing.
Thank you. It's Tyler Perry. You can go to tylerperry.com, leave a message on the message board. You can look and see all the information is there.
One more thing I want to ask you, and this is very crucial. My radio brethren, Frank Ski in Atlanta, has a partner named Wanda, and there was some dust being kicked up about you taking your Medea character from Wanda, making it your own, and making all this money off of it. Is there any truth to that?
No, absolutely not. You know, the thing about that is, I think that's why, and I heard something about that too, I think that's why this character is so popular, because there are so many people who can relate to this character and know this character. I mean, everybody knows a grandmother like this. So
isn't that the old lady from that comic View on BET? Isn't that Medea?
It's Flip Wilson. It's all of those people rolled into one.
Yeah.
When is Medea gonna get some, man? She
never gonna happen, brother. That ain't never gonna happen.
He grabbed his nuts as he said it. He said it ain't gonna happen. Hey, we have a moment. Affiliates, ride with us. We have a moment to take some of your fans. Go ahead and put your headphones on, Tyler. Okay. You're not messing up nothing. You'll be cute without them. All right. Line number 1 is Sahara. She's 31. She wants to talk to you, Tyler. Hi, Sahara. Sari? Okay, line number 3 then is Maisha. Hi, Maisha. Goose, what's wrong with the phones? Line number 3, Maisha. Number 2 is Vernell. You can tell he's black.
Hello?
Hey, Maisha?
No, this is Vernell.
Oh, hi, Vernell. It's Wendy.
How are you?
Good. Tyler's on the phone. He's got a moment.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey, Vernell. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you single?
He's with Tyra Banks.
No, he's really not. Please.
I'm not.
Please.
I'm not single right now.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
Tyler? Is it Tyra?
Tyler and Tyra.
Are you in love?
Come on, Wendy.
Are you in lust? Do you want to be?
She's setting it out.
He's grabbing him again. What's the matter with you? The way you sit.
Come on, Wendy.
All right, Vernell, I got this. We'll
You
talk
got
to
it?
you later.
All right, bye.
No, are you in love?
I'm dating someone right now, and I'm it's all good.
Is she doing as well as you? I mean, otherwise you're gonna have to. We want prenup.
It's prenup either way. If she was doing as well, if she wasn't, it's prenup either way. But it's all good. It's all good.
Tyra put that thing on him, man. Yeah.
Well, Tyra's dating a white man, and we've all seen the commercials in the National. Oh!
What?
Oh! I said Tyra's dating a white man, and you gave the body language of craziness.
Oh man! Come on! They read body language on the Wendy Williams Experience.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Well, I wish you well in everything.
Thank
and
you
please
so much.
continue to consider yourself a friend of the show. And you make sure you tell Alan Payne I said, how you doing?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you so much, sir. Oh, he kissed my hand.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
we like to see our guests walk out. And I don't mind watching you, Mr. Perry.
I'll see you.
There he goes.
Peace.
His new book in stores. It's called Don't Make a Black Woman Take Her Earrings Off. Don't let him get out of here, Taryn, without getting drops. Hurry up and don't forget to get,
Wendy, man. The show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's Sunday's apple pie.
That's right.
It's a deal so good, it's obscene. Get a free $1 menu item when you buy any premium chicken extra value meal or premium chicken salad. Offer ends April 23rd. Prices and participation may vary. Open till midnight or later.
I guess I'm more into the smooth type, you know? I like the quiet ones, the subtle ones.
Not me. I'm more into the bold ones. The ones who aren't afraid. The ones who come at you with everything they've got. What about you, Doug?
I can pretty much go either way. You know, as long as they get the cream and sugar right.
McDonald's now offers 2 premium blends of coffee. One smooth, the other bold. And you can get both with just the right amount of cream and sugar. Try one today at participating McDonald's.
1, 2, 3.
How do you get 3 a day of dairy into your diet to help get a trimmer waist?
Well, before I head out to spin class, I mix together low-fat strawberry milk, banana slices, and ice in a blender, and I've got my banana split smoothie for the road.
Tasty traveling. Clinical studies indicate 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt every day as part of a reduced calorie diet can give adults better results when it comes to trimming the waistline than by just cutting calories alone and consuming little or no dairy. Dairy's natural mix of nutrients helps the body burn more fat and lose more inches around the waist when dieting and exercising. Get more easy, delicious recipes, tips from other moms, and sign up to be a 3-a-day mom. Just visit 3aday.org.
Hey, Mom, kids need 3 servings of dairy every day, too. Low-fat flavored milks like chocolate and strawberry offer all the same bone-building calcium and 9 essential nutrients as regular white milk. And because they taste good, kids will like to drink them, too. So check out your local dairy case today.
Can you name...
All right. It's BLS 107.5, the Wendy Williams Experience. As we usually do with the guests, you know, after they leave, we inevitably start having conversation about the guests, you know, once they leave and stuff. And at the end of the day, I dig Tyler Perry. I dig, you know, like what he does and how he gets his dough and all that other kind of stuff. And, you know, let the answers lie where they are. We'll always have our own opinions, and it is what it is, and that's how we do.
But when the lights come on in the dark, I'll still watch my Dia plays when the lights come on in the dark. Put it like that.
When the lights come on
in the
dark, you'll still watch Madea plays.
Yes. Because you know everything that you do in the dark comes out in the light. I think.
Well, that's his translation. My translation is that at the end of the day...
How you doing?
All right.
That rhymed, too. At the end of the day, Tyler Perry's...
Silly. All right, let me take my WBLS. Did you give me information, Goose?
Yep.
Oh, this must be it with this big yellow stain on it. Ew.
And it was sitting in Tyler Perry's seat, so he must have peed on it when he got nervous. When he got nervous about the Billy D question, he must have peed on it.
That's funny. On Friday, this coming Friday, is Steve Harvey Day at Six Flags Great Adventure. You can join Steve there for a live broadcast at 6 o'clock in the morning. Wow, Steve. You are one motivated dude. Anyway, Steve's going to be there for a live broadcast on Friday. So check out Steve. Hey, Great Adventure's got unbeatable family fun, like the all-new Bugs Bunny National Park children's area. Plus, you can meet and greet the Justice League, the superheroes. Are you kidding me? Your kid would love that. Plus, everybody loves Steve Harvey. That is Mr. Hightower. Mm-hmm. All right, and check him out tomorrow morning, too. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, the winningest morning show in town. Oh, haven't you heard? Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Steve. All right. All right, so we've got more of the Wendy Williams Experience to go. We're just a little bit behind schedule, so we've got to close this break out. Charlamagne the God is still here. We'll come back and gossip. Joe Jackson. Talk about Mary J. Blige. Are we still dealing with Superhead yesterday on the Oprah Couch? See, part of the reason that Oprah Couch is cheapened is because of Superhead. So it doesn't make it as great for like a Tyler Perry. Like when I said to him, man, that's a great thing to be, on Oprah's, list of favorite, you know what I mean? But then again, that's kind of cheapened over the years. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, are we still talking about Superhead on Oprah? Okay, are we moving on? Maybe we can do a recap of our D12 story.
No, did that.
Proof. I mean, everybody's already doing it. The whole Hip Hop Nation's got it covered. I'm sure MTV and, BET, or at the very least TV One and everybody. But since you guys got it here, we'll fill your ears. It's the Wendy Williams Experience until 7 o'clock on 107.5 WBLS.
Wendy with the throwback from way back. For Wendy Williams Experience. For Wendy Williams Experience. Wendy Williams Experience. 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 Experience.
Oh, shout out to friend of the show, the fabulous, effervescent Harmonica Sunbeam, who I understand is now out of the hospital and recovering at home. And she thanks the show from the bottom of her heart for supporting her and being concerned. So, show family, Harmonica is resting at home and listening to the show. So, Harmonica, from me to you, here you go.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
How you doing?
There you go.
Hey.
Harmonica is legendary, and the legend is convalescing with the experience. Thank you so much, Harmonica Sunbeam, for. Well, you didn't fax this in. This is signed a close friend. Oh, well, if it's friends like these. No, they didn't say anything bad, Harmonica. They just let me know that you're doing well. So Mary J. Blige is still talking. What I love about the new Mary is that now that she's sober, she's doing a lot of talking, telling, Whitney, turn her life around, talking about her relationship with 50 Cent, talking about drugs and whatnot. I love Mary's comments. Well, here she is talking about if she's saying that she'd be fat and a drug addict hairstylist if it wasn't for the music business. And here's the quote. I dropped out of high school. I didn't have an education, so I wouldn't have a reason to want better. You might know we're supposed to not be living like that, but by the time you're a teenager, your dreams are killed by your depression. If God hadn't blessed me with a career, I'd be a fat drug addict hairstylist in the housing project, and that's the truth. Mary also insists that she's never had to attend a therapy session because writing songs is enough for her to open up about her feelings. She says she saved a fortune by snubbing the psychiatric couches. Here's her quote. I have not been to see any therapists. Music is my therapy. Writing down what you're dealing with is the best therapy in the world. I would have to agree with that. That's very cathartic.
I agree. Whitney got it backwards. She's supposed to make hits, not take them.
Speaking of Whitney, we talked about this yesterday, but I just wanted to reiterate that Mariah Carey is also very heartbroken and wants to offer Whitney, any sort of, support possible on the road to recovery. So what she's done is she's offered Whitney the opportunity to duet with her on whatever. So, I mean, I think that's nice, Mimi. The people have really come together for Whitney. Whitney's just got to kind of come together for herself. In the meantime, the child welfare agency is like swooping down, like I don't know what, on Whitney's situation. Finding out that her house is, a drug den and all these problems and the photos taken. And they're taking all this stuff very, very seriously. And Bobby Christina is currently living with Gary, which is her brother, and his wife. And the child welfare is probing into the home being unsuitable and possibly having Bobby Chris taken away from Whitney.
Wow.
And don't ask me where Bobby is. Bobby is touring.
Bobby Chris don't seem like the type of person just to get taken away.
No,
they're not going to just come over there and take that little ghetto ass girl away.
No, kicking and screaming,
yelling, knocking stuff, biting people,
kicking and yes. Wow. Did you hear the story about Mike Tyson allegedly having an orgy involving a 16-year-old girl?
Probably didn't know she was 16, Wendy. These young girls out here are growing fast.
And judging by how you were biting your bottom lip as I was telling this story, apparently you've run into situations.
Man, all I'm saying is sometimes you see these little young girls and you think to yourself, was R. Kelly on to something? Little girls out here growing at a tremendous rate here.
Well, this little girl's name is Chloe Butler, and she's heartbroken. She's 16, and she's spilling the beans on her 8-month affair with Mike Tyson that allegedly also included a hotel orgy. Now, she says that Mike tried to give her $250,000 in cash, which I find that hard to believe because where does he get that money?
Exactly.
He doesn't have it, Chloe. He allegedly trashed a hotel room and then threatened to kill his manager. Oh. Exactly. His manager. Chloe is claiming that Mike was a gentle lover and her parents approved of the relationship despite their 23-year. Oh, well, Chloe's mom's a chickenhead.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Despite their 23-year age difference, the relationship ended after Chloe read allegations that Mike Tyson slept with 4 other women. Does that include the one that participated in the orgy, Chloe? Somebody get Chloe, the chicken head up and coming, on the phone. Better yet, because she knows none of what she does. Get her mom on the phone.
Her mom's the one telling her to poke the hole in the condom.
Exactly.
Catch Tyler Perry backstage.
Exactly.
Even though he's going to ignore you.
Yeah. He's busy with Alan Payne.
And Billy D.
Are we back on that? The New Edition and Casey and JoJo. Boy, this is the crackhead tour of life.
Ow.
I'm not saying anybody on the tour is a crackhead. I'm just using that as a word, as a phrase for nuttiness. You got New Edition, so that doesn't mean Bobby's on the tour. Plus, you got Casey and JoJo, partners in crime with Bobby. Wow.
PIC, partners in crack.
It's a 10-city tour. New York City kicks off with us April 28th. The tour is going to run through May 21st. You all, this is a must-see tour. Charlamagne, I'm not much of a concert person. I know that you're new to the show, but one of the reasons that you're here is to do stuff that I can't do, or because I have no patience, like go to a concert.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm a New Edition fan.
All right. Well, so am I. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan. It's just that I have other stuff. I have no patience. Like, I can't just, Mama! Yes, exactly. So, can you be my eyes?
I'm there.
Okay. The God will be in the building. Whitley's back. With the Heelys, the mirrors, the carpet glue, the tampons, the eyelashes. You go. I see the Sephora bag, the Modell's bag. Whitley, you're the best. Were you ever an intern, Charlamagne?
Yeah, 99. In Charleston.
In Charleston?
Yes, I was.
Well, did you have to go out?
I started in radio. Yes, I was the do boy. Go out and get the pizza, get the water.
Yeah.
You know?
Did anybody ask you to get a box of tampons?
No.
An EPT?
No. I had sex with my promotions director's wife, but he didn't know that.
Wow. In the back of the van?
Hey, he didn't know that.
I guess he doesn't.
Hey, I had to do what I had to do, baby.
Woo! You gotta be kidding me. All right, everybody. Keep it where you've got it. We'll be taking your phone calls and stuff. It's been like a weird kind of day because we've had a lot of guests, and I came with a plethora of information to share with you all, and I realized that you all are calling on the phone, so we're going to see if we can catch up with each other next hour.
Wendy, man.
Secret society, what is that? What is a secret society, world?
Rappers, they know how to go. They got to be sworn to secrecy by homosexuality.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wendy Williams Experience. 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 Experience.
Hurry up, yes! Let's go to line number 1. Ray wants to come out of the closet to his girlfriend. Ray, how you doing? Ray.
How you doing?
Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Hey.
Wow. Turn this music off, Goose. I got to hear everything. Charlamagne, you be easy. We're going in. Ray.
Yeah.
You're a young guy, 21.
You know a little about me.
Ray, this is you, the Snapple bottle in the head? Ray, this is you? Wow. Okay, we have a listener. What's his name? Ray, who did you hit in the head with the Snapple bottle? Ray, first of all, your name is spread so far around Mount Vernon at this point. I'm surprised that your girlfriend doesn't. You hit Bimbo in the head with the Snapple bottle, and Bimbo is still in love with you anyway and wanted to spend Valentine's with you. And then your dumb girlfriend called me up talking about she wants to get at Bimbo.
Be easy, Mom, be easy.
But I'm just saying, right? How is it that your girlfriend possibly sit on the sidelines and doesn't understand exactly what's going on? She didn't indicate that she believes a word of what Bimbo and them say.
Ain't no head on me.
Well, my computer says that you want to come out of your girlfriend.
Now that's gay when you got.
Okay, Ray.
I can't do this, Mom.
Okay. 1. I think he just did, though. That was Ray from Mount Vernon, everybody. Shout out to his girlfriend.
How you doing?
I'm gay.
Well.
How you doing?
Well. Tell your family and friends in Tampa and Jacksonville that the experience hits the airwaves beginning next week. Yeah. I just got my liner sheets. I see it's one of the stations says Tom Joyner in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, no. Come on. That is my radio brethren. Yeah. Jacksonville and Tampa. How far is that from Disney? Well, Disney's in Orlando. Jacksonville's about 3 hours or 5 hours or something like that. Let's go to line number 6. Lene wants to talk about Hampton University's policy. New callers. Okay. Eminem, by the way, talks to Complex Magazine, and he says that he's been slacking in his physical regimen, eating nachos and drinking Mountain Dew and stuff. And he says that, he has a gym in his house, and so it's just a matter of going to it and working out. He says a lot of other stuff in Complex Magazine. Charlamagne, you were reading the article?
Yeah, I just read that. He said that he really don't like the fame no more. Like, he don't want to be that dude anymore.
Yeah.
And that was causing him to take the pills and stuff because he was cracking under the pressure. He just didn't want to be the guy anymore.
The very thing, I guess, that you ask for sometimes is the very thing that, in the meantime, I mean, if he wasn't paying D12 adequately, then I wonder if he has immense guilt right now because maybe proof wouldn't be in the hood.
That is very, very true. And they have no suspects in the proof case? Of course not. He's a rapper.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've been following the case all day, back and forth with the cops in Detroit and whatnot, and nothing yet. Nothing, and they probably won't catch, just like they never caught the trigger man for Obi, and just like they never caught Tupac and Biggie's people. This is just another one of those stories. I bet you if it was Eminem, the person would have been caught by now.
Oh, yeah. Any white man, the person would have been caught.
Yeah. So that's what we have. There's nothing new in the case. You already know the story. There's no point in continuing on about it. You can get all the comprehensive news. I'm sure MTV and BET and whatnot are running with the story, as it is the top story in hip hop today. And I believe this is the second hip hop artist to die so far this year. The guy who had
JD from Slum Village.
That's right.
He died in February from kidney problems.
That's right.
That's how I want to go. Something, I don't want to say natural, but something like that.
Well, how old was JD though?
Like 32. Don't quote me on that, though.
See, you got 7 years to live. You don't want a kidney problem that early, though. That's the only thing. That's like when I found out Chris Penn died, and we're age appropriate. I hate to say this, but I was like, oh, please let it have been drugs and pills. Please don't let it have been, high cholesterol or, cancer or something like that, because that means that, one person your age, it's coming closer to you. Lindsay Lohan was snubbed by Louis Vuitton. I don't really have segues. I just have to keep the show moving, Charlemagne. Here we all thought that she was going to get signed to be the new face of Louis Vuitton. I know she thought so too, honey, especially when she walked into the Fifth Avenue store and shut the whole place down for her and her people to shop, and they've been giving her clothes and stuff. But they chose Naomi Campbell, the bipolar broad, to be the new face of Louis Vuitton. So I guess that made Lindsay's pot liquor cooler. Lindsay, you're only 19 years old. It's okay. You got time. There's going to be an ad blitz. Wow. Marc Jacobs is great friends with Lindsay Lohan, and she loves his clothes. So it comes as no surprise that the rumors were flying that the French bosses got her to star in the ad campaigns. But instead, they chose Naomi because they say that Lindsay is a little too American for a global brand. Very good point, Louis Vuitton. Very good point.
Or maybe Lindsay just disagreed.
There's something to that. Let's keep it model. Let's keep it on the runway for a moment. Kate Moss just landed the new Calvin Klein ad. She's back to her roots. She's back to Calvin Klein. She shot to fame 14 years ago with Calvin Klein. Black and white shots, her and Mark Wahlberg. And then there she is again. 5 birds later and, rehab stint. And she's back. I'll tell you. Who wants to hear the little Kim letter from jail, or have you guys already read it on the internet? Tell me if you have, because I won't go through it. Let's talk to Tracy on line number 1. Tracy's 53. Hi, Tracy. How are you today? Tracy? All right, Taylor on line number 3. Hi, Taylor. Taylor?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy. Turn your radio down, okay, hon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have my sunroof open.
It's okay.
My bad. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Great. Enjoy the show. Just heard what you were saying about Naomi Campbell. I think that's great. That in spite of all that she's going through, as far as legally, that she still, can pull a gig like that. That's a major gig.
Yeah.
And what you said also, I think I agree with definitely about, it being an international brand and Lindsay Lohan being
too American.
More American. Right. People really gotta, in America particularly, have to really step back and just see it from a global perspective.
Right.
These what's her name? The little blonde chick that just got divorced from that guy.
Heather Locklear.
No, not
Jessica Simpson.
The younger one.
Jessica.
Yes. We're so caught up in, people like that, and we don't really see how major stars like people like Naomi and all of these other people really holding it down. I'm proud of her, even though she's a little crazy.
Yeah.
She's still doing her thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you for listening to the show.
Sure, thanks.
Bye-bye. Tasha's 22, and she's got relationship issues. Hi, Tasha. It's Wendy. Line number 2. Hi, Tasha.
Hi.
Hi, it's Wendy. Turn your radio all the way down, okay?
Oh, my God, Wendy.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you? Ujodi.
Ujodi.
I just had a question.
Okay.
I've been dating somebody for like about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he is real strict about me having friends. I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not sure it's the right thing to have friends, or is it just, you know, should you just eliminate all of your previous friends and no longer talk to anybody? I'm just a little confused.
You know what? Here's the thing.
I hear you, Charlamagne.
Charlamagne didn't say anything. But Charlamagne is age appropriate to you. You're 22, he's 25. But here's my opinion as a woman. And then maybe, Charlamagne, if you have an opinion as a 25-year-old, man, fine. But my opinion is you have enough to be getting ready to give up in terms of relationships and tweaking a few of those things when you get older. You shouldn't have to give up things like friendship for some boy you've been messing around with and you're 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I say no.
Okay, well, I have another question.
And by the way, it's not weird for guys to try to isolate you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, you don't do that unless you want to let go of your friends.
You don't let no man.
Okay, well, I have one more question, Wendy.
Okay.
I have a friend. She's young. She's my age. She decided to have a baby, but I feel pressured. It's like everybody's telling me, don't wait too late to have a baby, but I feel like I want to go to school and get my career started.
See, if you were in Europe, then it would be the norm. Over here, unfortunately, in the United States, I was just talking about this a few weeks ago, we as women have been kind of conditioned to wait until we're like 35 and 38 and whatnot to have our kids, which, there's a bad side to that too. And that is eggs are drying up and we got problems. I can name like 5 different women, in my age group and younger who are having problems having kids. What do I think? Since I'm an American, you need to put kids where? Back there. Okay. Do you? This is not Europe. It's not.
I'll take that advice.
All right.
All right, Wendy. Ujodi.
That's African for how you doing. It's not actually full blown African. What region of Africa is that? South Africa. That's right. Benny from South Africa taught me to say that. Unjani. Exactly. Oh, you know what? This is a good one, Michelle. Thank you. We do have Neo soundbite from Puerto Rico. Can we play Neo? Mm-hmm. Okay, here's Neo in Puerto Rico.
Hi, Neo. Great performance, I must say. How you feeling right now?
I feel good. The performance went good. We had a little technical difficulty in the beginning, but we worked it out. But overall, I think it was a real good show. I did good. I think I did real good. And the crowd was in it, and the energy was there. And, I just want to say thank you to Wendy Williams for inviting me. I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
How are you feeling about your success? Your album's platinum already. 3 weeks, you said. How are you feeling about that?
It feels good, man. It's a blessing. I'm just happy to be able to do what it is I love to do, and people accept the music. You know what I mean? And it's just a blessing. I ain't even got words for it. I ain't even got words for how I feel right now. It just feels good.
Boxes of briefs, Neo.
Briefs. I'm just kidding. Boxes.
So, Neo, you know what kind of show I work on? I gotta get into the gossip. What you doing tonight? Who you jumping off with tonight?
I don't know. It's a lot of them out there. I might have to, find me something soft to rub up against right fast. I don't know yet.
What about that chick with the big booty on stage? What about her?
The one on stage? She's working right now. I don't know. I might need to find something right now. And
you got that?
She on stage. She doing her thing. So I'm going to find something in the crowd to mess with.
Last week, Wendy reported about you having a baby mother and a baby. How come you never mentioned that before to the media?
I do mention that to the media. I mean, when they ask, it ain't information that I'm just volunteering. But if they ask, then yeah, I'll let it be known. I ain't ashamed of either one of them.
Any last words? Anything you want to say to Wendy? You want to give her a shout out? I see you performed her favorite song. Anything you want to say to Wendy?
I just want to say, Wendy Williams, thank you so much for all the love and all the support that you've shown me thus far. And thanks for not biting my head off like I know you love to do to people.
Oh, Neo.
And for real, just thanks for having me down. I really, really appreciate it, and I had a ball. And I do it anytime you want me to. Whenever you want me back, just holler.
Oh.
That was Neo, Wendy. Thank you, Neo.
Thank you, Taryn. That's super producer Taryn in Puerto Rico, while Trev Hollywood was busy losing his glasses. Charlemagne was busy on stage with Keisha Cole. SNS was clearly in the background moving the party, and I was somewhere in the corner saying, hey. Hey. Keep it where you got it, everybody. The place to be. It's the Wendy Show.
Wendy, man.
Jackie Reed, implants or not? There's my answer. Thank you, AJ.
No, Jackie's all natural woman.
And I bet you know.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yes, kings and queens, this is the original Rude Boy David Levy rocking you, reminding you to join me inside the ballroom each and every Saturday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then comes Sunday, it's the #1 Caribbean show in the world, Caribbean Fever, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Out in the street, they call it
107.5 WBLS.
Just about to get into conversation. Charlemagne told me that Neo beat what's her name? Sandy in the pool in Puerto Rico. You know Sandy, the great body, butterface. Yeah.
The butterface. Everything looked good, butterface.
Yeah. Hey, Sandy. Hey, listen, girl, we can't have it all. You know what I mean? No one woman has it all. Well, it's a sad state of affairs. Oh boy. Okay, so the Universal Circus Big Top is ready for Prospect Park in Brooklyn. Here's the deal. It's in town beginning tomorrow, God. April. Who is that?
The bird watchers. That's what I call them, bird watchers.
Do you know them?
No, I don't know them.
Are they still there?
Yeah, bird watching.
Well, they got the 8-second delay, so now it's caught up to them, which you just said. Are they still looking?
They're walking off now.
Okay, well, that's the Universal Circus Prospect Park, April 12th, which is tomorrow, through April 30th. The box office is now open at Woolman Rink, with no service charge. Isn't that great? So be on the lookout for the WBLS Street Team at Prospect Park tomorrow. I'm sorry, that's me, and I'm turn my phone to silent. I know that happens every day. Wendy, you do the same thing every day for the last 20 years. It would seem to me that you would. No, sorry. Steve Harvey's hosting the Universal Circus on Wednesday, April 19th. So get your tickets now, because Steve's going to be over at Prospect Park. Get your tickets now. Let me talk to you about the official drink of the Pink Room. I'm talking about Tab Cola. What a beautiful treat. Tab Cola for beautiful people. Tab Cola, you're beautiful to me. Dun 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 dun. Goose, you and I are age appropriate. Do you remember that as a theme song for Tab? Tab is back in a different way. It's Tab Energy Drink. That theme song is from what? The late 70s? Yeah. Before Shalimar. Oh, can I just tell you something?
Shalimar was around back then.
Charlemagne, my hairstyle and makeup person Steve called me up today, and he was mad at you for whatever comment you made about him yesterday, and he called you a name, Calamine. He called you. He said Wendy. I have a bone to pick with Calamine.
I bet you do have a bone you'd like to see of mine. Whatever you say.
Anyway, Charlemagne, the Tab Energy Drink is off limits to him. But the rest of us, we love Tab Energy Drink. It's created especially for women. Ladies, the men have had their energy drinks, the Bulls and all these other kind of masculine things that are just, they're so testosterone done. Tab is for girls. Tab is pink on the outside and the inside. Yeah, the can is the usual Tab pink. The energy drink is delicious and crisp and lightly carbonated. And when you pour it into your glass, guess what? It's pink! And it's sugar-free, and it only has 5 calories for a 10.5-ounce can. It is your complete new energy drink. Ladies, join me in toasting to Tab Energy Drink. It is fabulous. And can I just say, it began hitting the shelves in February, and now it's available everywhere, including convenience stores, grocery stores, and all other locations. It's the eye-catching pink. It is fashionably fabulous. Single cans It's sold, and it's also sold in the 4-packs. It's Tab Energy Drink, the new way for ladies to get your energy up. Charlamagne, how do you think I managed to run through the halls in 4-inch heels?
Tab Energy Drink.
That's right. Charlamagne, how do you think I managed to come in every day? Woo!
Tab Energy Drink.
Exactly. Charlamagne, how do you think I managed to keep my energy up even after the show?
Tab Energy Drink.
There you go. Tab Energy Drink. Ladies, this is our drink. It is there for us. Pick it up today, and you're absolutely going to love it. It's pink through and through. Love it. Thank you, Tab. Oh, here's Jada Pinkett Smith on the cover of Essence magazine. She's a good-looking woman. You can't really say anything about. Well, I mean, you can say that, but I'm just talking about.
Who cares? Let me watch. That's the case.
Yeah. She's a good-looking woman. She's a tough little boy-esque type Hellcat, and she's got her thumb ring on and a green dress. And you know who I like when they do articles? I like when Will and Jada do articles in Essence, and I also like Samuel L. and his wife. I like them a lot. Now, Jada's article is on her painful struggle to love herself and how Will saved her. I'll tell you what, she does talk about. I don't know whether this is this article or another article I was reading for her. She talks about how when she met Will, she was a drug, taking, booze, swilling, sexual mess, which that answers the Tupac question right there. If you ever wondered, did they or didn't they? I mean, that answers a lot. In my opinion, and still doesn't negate the whole how you doing thing. It's just that if you're a drug, fueled, booze swilling, sexual mess, then you're
liable to do anything.
That's what I'm trying to say, young man. Oh, sorry. I keep treating him like a boy. I just told you're.
It's my Aunt Wendy.
No, look, you haven't told. What is it? July 29th?
June 29th.
June 29th, and then July 29th. I will call you nephew anymore, whatever. All right, you guys. Let's go to the telephone. B is on the line, number 5, and she wants to talk about racial discrimination. Hi, B. How are you today? It's Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
My girlfriends and I, some came from Miami and Boston, and we went to Zanzibar Lounge at 45th and 9.
Okay.
And when we got there, it was pretty full, and the bouncer said, well, I'm not allowing anyone at this time.
Okay.
So we said, fine, went to Talia, had some drinks, and came back.
Uh-huh.
When we got back, he was checking the IDs of some Asian ladies, 2 Asian ladies in front of us.
Okay.
And I guess he was about to admit them. When he saw us, he said the doors are closed. So we said, what do you mean the doors are closed? He said, the doors are just closed.
Yeah.
And so the Asian women were looking perplexed. I was looking even more perplexed.
Yeah.
And then but then there was a bunch of white guys, just white people hanging out outside. And some were smoking. And he just let in this whole group of white people. And there was some who just clearly just came in. They had coats and jackets and, bags. And so at that point we said, why did you let those people in and not us? He said, I don't have to explain anything to you.
And they actually don't. And apparently there was something even, and you mentioned racial discrimination, but you want to know what? Cool white chicks are invited into all parties. But cooler Asian chicks rule over cool white chicks unless you're a celebrity.
Right.
And the white guys, I don't know, maybe they were the owner's sons. But you just got a little taste of what we as folk get a lot.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a thing. Just understand that it's there and there's really nothing you can do. It's not worth you suing or complaining over.
Someone said you can report them to I think the city has a human rights commission.
Blah,
which
blah,
actually
blah.
It's against that.
You're just reporting to more white people who could care less about you.
Yeah. No, she's not. She's black. I mean, she's white. You're white, right?
No, I'm black.
Oh.
Exactly. Like
well,
I said.
You want to know what? If you're not a hot black chick, sorry.
I'm a hot black chick.
According to you. But it depends on nightclub standards. Do you know what nightclub standards are?
No, I understand, like, but that's the thing. It's not a club. It's a restaurant.
Same difference.
Yeah.
You stay in your place, Negro. Don't you go complaining to those white people about their other white people.
I mean, you know what? Here's the thing. What kind of accent is that? Australian?
No.
English?
No, it's African.
Oh, okay. Wow, you're not just black, you're super black.
You better just be happy to be here.
I'm just playing with you. No, but listen, you want to know what? Sometimes it does become a question of not necessarily race. Restaurants want the beautiful people. You were going to a very popular place. I recognized where you're going, or where you were going. You were going to a very popular place where coveted tables are for coveted people, and the space for everybody else, you got to look like something real special.
But you know what the guy told us?
What?
He said, why are you insisting on being here? Well, there are a lot of clubs in Harlem.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, well, there's...
Lucky he didn't say, why you want to be here? Go to Popeyes.
Wow.
Get you some chicken and watermelon.
You know what? You might have a point.
Yes, it wasn't like subtle. It was just very clear.
Yes. Oh, I got you.
You know.
Yeah, well. What's the name of this place again? So we warn us all.
It's Zanzibar. It's at 45th and 9th.
Mm-hmm. Damn, isn't that a black name?
Yeah.
Zanzibar.
It's an African country.
Yes. I was thinking about the club in Newark, but yep, that too.
No, it's a restaurant lounge, and it was just
It's a chain.
I know the guy owns another place in Soho.
Yeah,
but it's not under the same name.
Well, what's that one called?
I think it's Trattoria, something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but I looked it up.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about what happened, but
No, I just feel like we feel so helpless sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Wendy.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, we need to continue with the break, everybody, and we'll be back with, we'll lock out the rest of the show. Then, of course, we have the bonus hour coming up at the top of the hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Benny is located in South Africa listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. He's on line number 4.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Benny.
Wendy?
Yes, Benny.
Wendy, you have to come to South Africa, so we can teach you some Zulu or Sesotho or, I can teach you a couple of words now.
Can you tell me how to say how you doing?
When you meet a Zulu man, say ninjani or unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah, unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah.
Unjani.
And then he will say Nkona. Or maybe when you meet somebody in the street, you say Sawubona.
Sawubona.
Yeah, that's how you greet.
Sawubona.
Gunjani.
Gunjani.
Yeah.
All right. And then you say all right. How do you say all right?
Yeah, you say Nkona.
Nkona.
Yeah.
Gunjani.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah. And here we go. And I do mean go, as in go home. It's been fun with you guys today. Thank you so much, Tyler Perry, for coming through the show. And everybody, don't forget Tyler's new book, Don't Make a Black Woman Take Her Earrings Off, is in stores right now in New York City. Tomorrow, she's at Barnes & Noble in Clifton, New Jersey. And Thursday, April 13th, she, meaning Medea. Damn, Tyler, bipolar broad. You're making me crazy, too. The Barnes & Noble in Clifton, New Jersey, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. Thursday, Human Bookstore, Frederick Douglass, Uptown, 7 p.m. on Thursday. Tyler Perry, he's got it going on. He's handsome as ever, richer than can be. And the verdict is still out on whether he's with...
Billy D.
No, not Billy D. No. No, Tyra Banks. Thank you. He would not answer. Okay, so about Michael and Janet's father, Joe. I've been telling you, you'd been hearing that Joe Jackson, Joseph, wanted to do a boot camp. It's called, there's more information on it now. It's called the Joe Jackson Hip Hop Boot Camp. And it's going to look to establish some sort of international hip hop music presence. It's a big competition with prizes, concert engagements, and even a recording opportunity. The Joseph Jackson Hip Hop Boot Camp competitions are open to unsigned artists between 18 and 32 years old. In addition to solo artists, the camp is also looking for groups to participate from, from all over the country and the world. So if you would like to participate, you can visit the Joe Jackson Hip Hop Boot Camp. It doesn't say .com or anything like that, but I'm assuming that's what it is. Hey, Whitley, can you go to that website and just see if we can get to the Joe Jackson Hip Hop Boot Camp?
That's what got Michael Jackson crazy now, Joe Jackson's damn boot camp.
Well, speaking of Joe Jackson, not the Maurice star is halfway as crazy, but he was responsible for New Kids on the Block in Boston, and the General, Maurice. He's got a new solo artist, and I forgot the gist of the story, but as long as we were talking about Joe. Okay, so Little Kim's in jail, as we know. The word is that she could be getting out as early as June. I have no idea. Tomorrow, of course, being Little Kim on BET. I think this will be like the 5th or 6th episode or something like that.
Countdown to lockdown.
Right. I'm sorry. Bobby just shut it down with his title. I call it being the Hogans, being Tori Spelling, being Little Kim. Everything's being. It's perfect. Being. Yeah, being. So she has an open letter to her fans, and here are some of the things that she says in case you haven't heard. A lot of people have been asking how Philly's been treating me. Well, I'm good. It's been all love since I got here. You know how Kim talks. Philly's been holding me down and representing real hard. And then she goes on to say that her homies are there. TT, Brina, Shavi, Sky, Shay, S. Gigi, Martinez, and Megan helped her celebrate the September 27th arrival of her new album, Naked, by throwing her an album release party from behind bars. And here's Kim's quote. They were sneaking around for weeks, planning without me having a clue. We was reading the newspaper where we found out that I would be nominated for a Vibe Award and an American Music Award. The girls were more excited than I was. They celebrated by cooking me a meal. Wow, that is it. The Joseph Jackson Hip Hop Bootcamp.com. All right, we don't actually want to see it. We're all in Little Kim's cell right now. I just wanted to see if that was the website for the people who are interested in having their kids get turned out. They were sneaking around for weeks, yada, yada, yada. Oh, celebrating with a cooked meal. It felt like Thanksgiving. The food was good as ish. They made me a cake out of Oreo cookies, popcorn, caramel, and trail mix. It was triple layer, and it ends with an exclamation point. Then she says, the icing on the cake. Yeah, shut up. Me too. Me too. That was my Stop. The icing on the cake, though, was Martinez making me stiletto out of a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Unbelievable. It was so cute. You know what you can do with Jolly Ranchers, though. Girls, Jolly Ranchers work better than orange pieces because, they take a long time to melt.
Wow.
Yup.
Wow.
I bet you Kim and Martinez had a good time with that watermelon Jolly Rancher shoe.
And the new XXL, she talks about how they do karaoke in jail, too.
They do.
And she said the girls be singing her songs. And it's crazy to think of a bunch of women in a ladies' prison singing How Many Licks by Little Kim.
True. So then she goes on to say, then at the end of the party, they presented me with a Vibe Award and an American Music Award because they said it was already a winner in their books. That was definitely a Carl Thomas emotional moment. One of the sweetest things anyone has ever done for me. They're my dogs, and that's some real The women are amazingly creative. Yada, 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 she goes on to say. So, as you can see, the girls are taking care of Kim, and Kim is, as big as ever, certainly, between the show and all like that. But you remember that little watermelon tip. Think about me on Friday night. Just when you buy your Jolly Ranchers and turn out the lights. Mm-hmm. Okay, so thank you so much to Doctors Joseph and Jeffrey Delarusso for coming in today. Thank you so much for saving the eyesight of my production director, Trev Hollywood. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge of LASIK surgery. And they came in during Advice Hour in case you're interested. By the way, June Pointer, this is not a by the way, I'm so sorry, is days away from death.
Oh.
Yes, from the Pointer Sisters. Yes, according to the National Enquirer, June Pointer of the Pointer Sisters has had a troubled history of drugs and alcohol. She suffered a stroke in February of this year, and while she was in the hospital, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, colon cancer, liver cancer, and bone cancer. So her body is at this time being ravaged. Bonnie Pointer, this is a person who happens to be a friend of mine, Patricia Shipp from the National Enquirer, a black woman who's been a long-time gossip reporter. Patricia says, I've interviewed June many, many times, and unfortunately, she's never been able to get off drugs. After speaking to her sister, Bonnie Pointer, she confirmed that June doesn't have much longer to live. So, June is not in the hospital anymore. She's in a hospice in Santa Monica waiting to die. It's very, very, very unfortunate.
I'm about to take some more vitamin C right now.
Yes, Charlemagne, this is the scared, this is the Want to Live show. I have a doctor's appointment at least every month. Charlemagne goes to the gym and he takes his little vitamin C's and always up to something. I'll introduce you to my whole team of doctors just so that you can get on the same paranoid page as me. Okay. All right. This is very, very unfortunate. The only thing that is not included in this is how old June Pointer is, but she was, I believe, the youngest of the Pointer sisters. The youngest, Pointer Hellcat, in her time. She was, what is she, like no more than 50, right, Goose? Can you imagine getting 50 and having not one, but 4 kinds of cancer at one time? Breast, colon, liver, and bone.
What did she do wrong?
What did she...
Now, who did she do wrong?
Both of you are going to hell.
That just sounds like karma.
And I'm going home. I'm going home. I love you for listening today, everybody. God willing, we'll all be back together again tomorrow. Take care of one another. Bye-bye.
These party people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Hoo-ha. Keep it where you got it, everybody. The bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is coming up next, right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Here's what's happening at 107.5 107.5 WBLS, New York.
This is St. Paul. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to the bonus hour. Good evening. Johnny. The phone lines are open. I see Andrea's on line number 5, and she wants to chat about Paris Hilton. Hi, Andrea or Andrea. In New Jersey, we just say Andrea. I tried to be European and fancy with your name. Are you there?
Pam?
Okay. Oh, hi, Pam. Oh,
hey, how you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing well.
It's so good to hear your voice.
Well, thank you, Pam.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick comment about that woman that called about, she was down and she has a kid and blah, blah, blah. And then she attacked you and said, oh, but we're not all rich like you, Wendy.
Oh, that was from Friday's show, and then she hung up.
I just wanted to just say that there's no magic wand. You worked hard for what you have.
Well,
people have to understand that.
You know what? I did get some comments from listeners who weren't screaming and they weren't mad at me, but they said, Wendy, there are a lot of women in the struggle, trying to raise their kids and hold them down and all like that.
True.
And it made me think and reflect. But I wasn't. What did I say?
You didn't say anything. You were attempting or about to say something positive and help her.
And then she went there.
Yeah.
But see, what you have to do, people don't realize, there's no magic wand. You know, people always see the glamour and the glitz. They don't see the sleeping in the car and the eating macaroni and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and they just have to think about it. It's not all glamour. People work for what they have.
But see, you're a woman of a certain age.
Yeah.
You and I are age appropriate to each other. So
Yeah.
you understand that a bit. And I can recall, I believe that woman was...
She was young.
Yeah, she was a bit younger than us. And
Still, you know, a lot of times age doesn't really have anything to do with it. It's just, you know, it's the work factor involved, and I think that's what's missing a lot with a lot of young and older people. You know, they just, especially in today's society, people just see the glamour. You know, we're so into the star and the glamour.
Yeah.
We forget about
the struggle.
You know, it's a lot of people in Hollywood who were sleeping in their car before they got big.
Well, Tyler Perry, Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah.
Let's remember that, people.
Yeah.
And just try to, just, you know, if you get down, try to know that there's a tomorrow. And
Yeah.
You can always try to do better.
Yes,
It
yes.
gets hard. I know it gets hard.
Yes, Pam.
Just be positive out there, people, kids, young girls with babies and out there struggling. You can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Good to talk to you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Pammy. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Line number 3, Sean. There's an asterisk next to his name. It must be urgent. Sean, hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, how you doing, Wendy?
Sean, everybody, is 19, and he wants to update me.
Remember 2 weeks ago, Drew Fraser was on the show, and I called in saying that I got fired because I came in drunk after my birthday and everything?
Yes, I do remember.
Yeah, and I said that my boss didn't like it and everything, and I defended you. And you was like, oh, you took the L for me and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just got another job at J.P. Morgan Chase in Long Island.
Good for you.
And I start in 2 weeks.
Good for you.
And, of course, you know what I'm going to do tonight, celebrate.
But you're going to drink. And But here's the thing, Sean. One thing that you learned from your prior experience is that perhaps you don't want to show up drunk. That's not a good idea. And that's the great part about being 19, that you get a chance to learn life's lessons and move on, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Miss Wendy, go ahead.
Yes, Miss Wendy.
I know.
And there was a celebrity spotting in Queens, Jamaica, Queens, Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti. Shout out to Gotti. I hear he's doing big things. He just got this $30 million.
a lot of money.
Yes. Yes, he's doing very well. I can't remember the rest of the story. Charlamagne, do you recall that story?
He's supposed to get a deal with Universal, a new label deal for Murder Inc.
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually went through yet, but it's estimated to be around 30 mil.
Yeah. So that's hot.
Also, one more thing about all these rappers getting shot and it's unsolved. Still.
Yes.
Did it ever occur to anybody it might be cops? Because it's weird nobody's never getting caught.
Well, Miss Wallace and Faith were on to that one.
I'm saying, that's a little weird. There's never no witnesses. Nobody's ever getting caught.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's a point, Sean.
Wow.
All right, Sean, good luck with your new job. Stay focused and always listen.
I am. I'm always listening.
To the show.
I got the radio on my cell phone, so I'm always listening.
Thank you, except when you're at your job. If they require
no, my cell phone got a radio on it, you know.
All right, well, Sean, pay attention to your new job.
Oh, I am. I'm definitely paying attention to my new job.
That's a very impressive company.
It is.
Yes. All right, young man.
All right, and how you doing?
How you doing? He had to drop that in at the end. Bye, Sean.
Bye.
All right. Sonia is on line number 2. She's 34. She has a question for me about the Jolly Ranchers. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine, you?
Good. So what's your question regarding Jolly Ranchers?
I was just curious because when I heard on the radio about the watermelon Jolly Ranchers, I was just curious, what do you do with them?
At 34? You don't know?
It's probably alone. Single.
Do you know what to do with slices of orange?
No.
Chunks of pineapple?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And you're single.
Yeah, I'm single.
Oh, okay.
You wonder why.
Ooh.
Well, this is what you do with them. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be watermelon. It can be apple or whatever flavor. It doesn't have to be a Jolly Rancher. It can be a Werther's original because they're all buttery and they melt slow and they're all thick and creamy and everything just mixes together and your man would love it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You got me, Sonia?
Oh, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So nasty.
I've been told.
I had a chick do me with a halls one time.
No. I heard about the hall.
Yeah, that's a different
the guys
sensation.
like that. Though.
The guys like the halls. The halls are like ice.
Ow.
Except for girls with sensitive teeth, they can't necessarily do the ice to the halls.
I did her with Noxzema. You see what you do? You put Noxzema in that area, then you tell her cock up in front of the air conditioner, and the air conditioner hits it, and her pores open up down there. We call that the peppermint patty sensation.
Wow. That's a good one. Thank you, Sonia.
Oh, thank you. How you doing?
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shout out to the whole Rainbow Coalition. I love you guys. Sometimes I get confused. Do people say how you doing? Is that a greeting? Because I say it all the time. Or is that's just a universal greeting of the show, which I love. It confuses me with the real how you doing, though. I just prefer to just ask directly, are you gay? We asked Tyler Perry earlier today, and he said no. He said that, because of the business that he's in, entertainment, and because you've got to deal with a bunch of people, and gay people are, thoroughly entrenched in the entertainment business, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and whatnot. But he said, Tyler said he's not gay, and he is in a relationship right now. He wouldn't comment whether he's in love or not. I got this email from Larry. I just got this. Larry Johnson says, Wendy, you're slipping. Tyler said, I'm definitely not gay, but he never said not bisexual. Larry, I'm not slipping on nothing, okay? I'm not slipping on nothing. You're slipping. Or don't listen to the show enough to understand that, we'll take an answer and we take it for what it is. The old Wendy would keep grinding it out and grinding it out and grinding it out with the person. Just grind until I'm exhausted, the guest is upset, and we're all exhausted. Now I just take their answer for what it is. We know each other well enough that you can read my mind, and I know you well enough, at least I think I do, that I know we're all on the same page. Even Charlemagne is you didn't really grill him. You did ask him about Billy D. Williams. Mm-hmm. He was delighted in that story regarding Billy D. Williams and Tyler's alleged dalliances in South Carolina. But
his mouth said no, but his body language was like, hell yeah, now do it again.
Well, his body language did get a little, but his mouth said no, and so we take it for that. It is what it is. Whitney is on line number 7, wants to comment about LA weight loss. Hi, Whitney.
Hi.
How are you, Whitney?
Hi, Whitney.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness, I never get through.
Yeah, it's
Whitney,
nice.
I just want to say that you have talked about LA weight loss forever, and I just said, you know what, let me just try it. And I've tried it. I've been on there for 5 weeks, and I've lost 14 pounds so far.
Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at Whitney. Congratulations, Whitney.
Thank you.
And welcome.
Whitney, you are a friend in my head.
And now we're sisters in the name of LA weight loss.
Yes.
Well, Whitney, congratulations on your weight loss and good luck with the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Weight loss. All right.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, gosh. This is somebody who doesn't listen to the show all the time. So let's just take it. It's Mickey on line number 6. Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Wendy.
Mickey is 37. She's from Englewood, New Jersey. She wants to share a poem with the class.
Okay. You want me to do it now?
Go ahead, Mickey. Go ahead.
Women to women encouragement. Someone will always be smarter. Their house will be bigger. They will drive a better car. Their children will do better in school. And their partners will fix more things around the house. So let it go. Love you and your circumstances. Think about it. The prettiest woman in the world can have hell in her heart. Mm-hmm. And the most highly favored woman on your job may be unable to have children.
Oh,
the richest woman you know, she's got the car, the house, the clothes. The man might be heartbreaking, lonely. So love you who you are right now. I am too blessed to be stressed. Be blessed, ladies, and pass this on and encourage other women. To the world, you might be one person, but to one person, you just might be the world. I just want to say thank you to my sister-in-law, Angie.
Thank you, Mickey.
she shared that with me.
Thank you, Mickey.
Have a blessed day, Angie and the crew.
Bye, Mickey.
She sucked. She didn't even rhyme. She's trying to get points for empowerment. Knock it off.
I'm not one for the poetry and stuff like that, but I did enjoy that right there. And I'll tell you what, Jill Scott's got a way of weaving that damn poetry, that
Jill
dirty
Scott
backpack
serious.
thing into her music. Damn her. She's really turned me on to the whole... I don't want to say it too loud because I can't believe it's me saying it. But, you know, I guess all you need is the right person to turn you on to it.
Oh, yeah.
It all comes back to the dills.
I just don't like them vagina monologue type stuff. My vagina is an atomic bomb. Ready to explode.
Wow.
Sit down.
The top story today is, as far as I'm concerned, there are two top stories. There are several top stories, actually, because June Pointer is a part of it. You know, I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance, dun, 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 and all that other kind of stuff. June Pointer is dying. 4 different kinds of cancer. She's not even in the hospital anymore. She's in a hospice in Santa Monica. She's got colon, breast, bone, and liver cancer, and she's never been able to quit drugs effectively. I don't know how old she is. I would guess 50. And she's like literally days from dying, they're saying. So to me, in my mind, that's a top story. The other top story is Susan Taylor and her visit to Hampton University. Susan Taylor, the braided lady from Essence magazine, many of you all, that's how you identify Susan, but she is, you know, the founding mother. She is the mother of all Essence women, Susan. She's had braids for 25 years of her life. She was asked to come to Hampton University to celebrate, you know, Black Family Day or something of that nature. Anyway, until she started getting a bunch of emails from people who she trusts and respects saying that Hampton has this law on campus where you can't have braids or dreadlocks or you know, dem styles. And so Susan was like, what? I don't believe it. I'm going to get my assistant to call. The assistant called the school. I'm sure not acting as Susan Taylor's assistant, but, you know, just a student wanting to come to school or something like that. Found out it was true. So Susan wants us all to know that she is a woman of her word and she does not renege on promises like visiting a school and speaking and stuff like that. But she's had braids for 25 years of her life and she'll be damned. I am absolutely shocked and floored that a historically Black, you know, college, university has such a law. And I would love to know your thoughts on it. I would love to know, because you know what? There are Black people out there who prefer not, and if they were the king of all, you know, the businesses, would not have other Black people, or for that matter, white people, since, you know, K-Fed has braids and whatnot now too. What does that say? She
was born in 1953.
1953. Do the math. How old is she?
52.
She's 52. A young woman, June Pointer. Anyway, I would love to be able to speak with you. You of course are anonymous on the phone. Give me a fake name, whatever. I can't see you. I, honest to goodness, want to know how you feel about that. Is that because, in my opinion, that's Hampton setting a precedence on campus for something like that, letting their students know that when you get out in the world, you know, do not embrace your Afrocentric, if that's what you want to do. Your braids, we got Star in here. Star, I don't know what the hell that is on your head. Are those locks or braids? What is that? That's lock.
Actually, Hampton's my school.
Hampton's your school?
Mm-hmm. And it's
Get over to the microphone. Nobody can hear you. No, that's not your microphone. Over there. Okay, Star goes to Hampton. She happens to be one of my favorite interns.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Well, you're very efficient, Star. Chi-Chi, you too. But Star, you're very efficient. All the girls are efficient. The boys, I got to tell you something.
Well, what it is it's not like law. Like, they'll insinuate that that's not how they want you to present yourself. Like, when you first get into school, they'll have you take like University 101 classes, and they'll show you like videos of like what's presentable and what's not presentable, and then they'll show a woman with, like straight hair, and then like a woman with like extensions or something, and they'll say,
"Wait, extensions as in braided extension?"
It could be braids, and that's basically what they're trying to say. And there's also a law on campus where like you can't, like, for a long time, people would braid hair like in public because they have a lot of like visitation rules and like visiting people's dorm rooms. So a lot of times the young men on campus who would try to get their hair braided would just be sitting outside on the bench getting their hair braided.
And it's a beautiful spring day.
And the campus is beautiful. It's on water, but they made laws that you can't braid hair in public. So it's just it's harder and harder to do it. So I think people might be misconstruing that and thinking that it's law, but it's not exactly law. It's more of an insinuation.
They're probably priming their students for corporate America because a lot of these corporate plantations don't want people to have dreads.
Hampton is all about
like
getting their students ready for corporate America.
Oh, yeah.
Block.
They're not black. They're block.
The school is run like a business. It's like it's not school. It's a business. There's a dress code enforced as well.
What is that?
The dress code is, like no midriffs.
What is a midriff? It means like less than an inch of belly showing?
No belly at all.
No belly at all.
No belly at all. Some teachers prefer their students to come to class dressed up in business attire, actually. So, yeah. That school is very, very...
Part of me finds nothing wrong with that particular thing. But the other part of me says when you're in college... These are your last years to ride out. College, even more so than high school and prior to college. College is that 4-year block of time or 8 years, depending on how much you party. That's that block of time where you can really find out who you are to set the foundation for going out in corporate America.
Yep.
Like, that's the time to find out whether you even want to be a part of corporate America. Maybe you want to be a rapper or a radio DJ or a producer at BET or MTV.
Yeah, this school is very black capitalist. Very much so.
And you love it?
No, I don't love it.
What year are you there?
Senior.
You've been there all the prior years?
Yep.
And at what point did you start to not love it because of the black capitalism?
It's like a love-hate kind of thing because I understand they try to promote black people owning their own businesses and like owning land, and I like that part of it, but at some point I'm just like, okay, this is very one track, very one-sided.
Yes.
And I would say, like, now that I'm almost out, like, I could really say, okay, I'm glad that's pretty much behind me.
Yes. Well, so Susan Taylor didn't speak at your school.
And she's not the first person that's been turned off.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the interns, the wealth of knowledge. Who else has been turned off? Name names. Straight talk makes for straight understanding. Shout out to Charles Warfield on the 40th floor.
I spoke to Sonia Sanchez, of famous poet.
Yes.
There was an incident where there were emails going around because some students were facing being kicked out because they were spreading pamphlets about anti-war pamphlets and information about HIV/AIDS, and they were facing being kicked out. And so I got the opportunity to meet her, and she was just telling me how, she was asking me about the school, and she was just telling me how she was so turned off. She had written a letter to somebody, I don't know, one of the powers that be, and she just was like, I refuse to go to that school to speak. She's been invited, but she just was turned off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's the lovely Star from the Girl Friday sect. Fabulous. Good job, Star.
Thank you.
Wow. My sister-in-law, Renita, she was a graduate of Hampton, and now my sister-in-law, Renita's sister, I think is graduating from Hampton in June. Sade. She pledged AKA there. She loves it there. Renita loved it so much. They have a dog. She and my brother. The dog's name is Hampton.
They might as well just have Uncle Tom 101.
No, my brother's name is Tommy.
Wow.
Tom.
Wow.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's shocking. But so Rob has a question about the online show, line number 3. Hiya, Rob. Would that be the podcast? Oh, Rob is gone. Okay, it's okay. I have a blind item, and I love the blind items that John Murray gives, because the blind items that he gives, he also gives us a choice of 5 names. So if we all listen closely, maybe we can figure out who John is talking about. Apparently, a certain television and film actress shouldn't be allowed in the house. Oh, well, immediately, that Maya Campbell. Maya Campbell's one of the choices. He says, in the house. All right, let me finish. Because after an overnight visit to a Los Angeles publicist's abode house, said actress stole more than $1,000 worth of personal items. Makeup, designer jeans, perfume, and other personal possessions were among the valuables that the actress took without permission. Maybe she was rehearsing for the lead in the Winona Ryder story. Which actress has the sticky fingers? Okay, you ready for the choices? Nia Long. No. Jennifer Freeman. Mm-mm. Lisa Bonet. Mm-mm. Persia White. Mm-mm. Maya Campbell. Maya Campbell. Hey, John, I love your blind items. I love your blind items.
Persia White do seem like she'll steal, though.
No, she's a rocker chick, man. She's a friend to the show. She's real weird, loopy, but she is not just a friend to the show. She's a fan of the show. And she'll do a lot of other stuff, but she's not going to steal.
I've never seen her person, but that character on Girlfriends Lynn looked like she'll steal.
Yeah. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. You should have heard her music when she came in here. Oh, man, she's part of a rock band, like Wicked Wisdom, kind of like that. But the music is, poor Persia. Poor Persia. She's having fun with her money and her rock and roll and the girlfriends. Let's go to Dolly on line number 6. Dolly is 34. She wants to comment, according to the computer, about the radio show and you, Charlamagne. Hi, Dolly. Dolly?
Yes, hi, Wendy.
Hi, how are you today, hon?
Oh, Johnny, girl.
All right. Okay, so first you want to comment about the show and then comment about Charlamagne?
Well, you know I've been listening for forever. I'm Dolly Carrington, and you stole my last name.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Charlamagne is so funny. He is off the chain. He's just a fool. He's from South Carolina?
Yeah, well, here's a bit of Charlamagne's background. And Charlamagne, you can help fill in. Charlamagne is Charlamagne the, T-H-A, Charlamagne the God. And Charlamagne is a part-time jock. At one point, he was a full-time jock at the radio station that I'm syndicated on in Columbia, South Carolina. He's now a part-time jock, but I dug him. Like, I went down there a couple of times, and I dug Charlamagne, and I dug, like, his radio style and his off-mic style and just this whole thing. And I've been blessed enough to have, a nice, long, prosperous career. And it's nice to have the interns and things like that, but I have tried my best to gel with up-and-coming jocks to see who I wanted to ride and meant to, because it's only right. I mean, I feel so fortunate. For whatever reason, I run into all the asses, just all the up and coming asses. And this Charlamagne, and he didn't even know I'm observing him from afar, laying in the cut. Then I heard that he was reduced to 1 day a week. I was like, call him and see if he wants to ride out. And I'm not paying for his plane ticket. If he really wants to ride, he will become a fly jock. and do virtually, whatever to be here. Because that's the spirit I had. So I always look for the same rider spirit that I had.
Oh, he's a keeper. I just love his pit bull style.
And I'll tell you, and he's not a comedian. He's a jock. He comes from the same roots of being a jock like me. And so Charlamagne, well, I'm not going anywhere. Charlamagne, that's the future. He's 25. He's 25.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Voice of the future, baby. Black George Jetson, scream at me.
So, Dolly, and then you wanted to comment about the radio show?
Yes, I love the show. I love the direction it's taken.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm not going to say since who left, I was kind of missing the voice, but Charlamagne, Wendy, you the girl, but I'm saying he just gives a little flavor. I'm feeling I like him.
No, and don't twist, turn, and compare, because there is no. I wish everybody who I've ever worked with well. You know, if I didn't, that'd be bad karma on me.
No, it's not a comparison because they're different kind of people, but I just like what he brings. That's pretty cool. I like that addition.
Well, thank you.
All right,
take care, Dolly.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Praise be to God. Praise be to God.
Jet is on line number 7 and needs a sponsor for plastic surgery.
Hello?
Hi, Jet.
Yes, Wendy?
Yes?
You're kidding. I love your show. And you want to hear something? I'm just calling to say I love your show. And also I need a sponsor for a tummy tuck. I'm 45. How you doing?
Yes, I was trying to figure out whether you were a man or a woman.
I'm a man.
Yeah, but as soon as you said the tummy tuck thing, the first thing I think of is a woman, but okay.
I know you would think so.
Yeah, what do you have? What are you, a bit overweight? You have a fatty pad.
Yeah, yes, and I'm twice widowed. So the thing is, I need a sponsor to sponsor me for a tummy tuck because I need to get number 3. And now that I'm older, I'm 45, I've tried everything. I've tried dieting, everything.
Yeah.
And I truly need this done because I'm not used to not being not married, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was going to say, so let's establish this. So you've been in 2 long-term relationships where you considered the man you were involved with to be your husband.
Yes.
And so the unfortunate thing about men, when you guys get overweight, you don't only get a big belly, but you get a fatty pad, right?
Right.
And so that takes inches off your lifetime, so to speak. Right?
Yes.
So if you had a tummy tuck, you'd probably grow by like 2 inches.
About 2 inches, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you know, if somebody wants...
listen, if I could get some help or a sponsor to sponsor me for a tummy tuck, I'm at irvingchet.yahoo. I'm open for suggestions. I already tried everything. I want a tummy tuck in order to look better so I can attract a number 3.
Yes.
I just hate the thought of being alone.
Yes.
And the only way this is going to work for me if I get a tummy tuck. And I need a sponsor to have that done because I can't afford it.
Well, Jet, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8.5".
And how much do you weigh, Jet?
250. I heard that.
Wait.
I heard that's not nice, but I'm so attractive. I'm very attractive. I have a fabulous face, and I know it, and a fabulous personality. If I had a tummy tuck, I would be just too hot.
Yes.
I would be a hot 45, and I could get number 3.
Yes.
So I need some help, Wendy.
Well,
please.
I'll keep my feelers out for you, Jet. In the meantime, why don't you give your website again?
It's irvingchet.yahoo.com.
And I love your name, Chet. C-H-E-T.
Thank you, C-H-E-T. And it's Irving, I-R-V-I-N-G, C-H-E-T.yahoo.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. I love your show.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
How you doing?
All right. All right, let's take one more phone call before the break. Dee is on line number 2. She's 39. She wants to talk about Hampton. Oh, Dee, darling. Call back. She wants to talk about Hampton University. She wants to talk about Charlemagne. There's something else that I asked people to call about that I really wanted to know more about. Was that Hampton?
That was Hampton.
Okay. And the other top story, of course, is proof from D12. There are no new developments in the story. You've seen this story. You've heard about it all day. Proof is gone. The second man is still in critical condition. It was not bizarre from D12. The police have no leads, and so that's where we are regarding that shooting. And no, Eminem wasn't there, and he hasn't spoken out. Okay, we need to go into the break. When we come back from the break, we can review more events of the day, including Arthel Neville. We'll talk about Madonna. We'll talk about Meg Ryan. We can talk more about Hampton University. I really, 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 really want to hear you guys' opinions on the Hampton University policies, okay? All right, guys, keep it where you got it. It's Wendy till 7. Charlemagne is here, too. Then it's Vaughn in the Quiet Storm on 107.5 WVLS.
What's up? This is Persia White, and you're listening to the Bonus Hour on 107.5 WBLS.
I was in there talking to Mr. Warfield. Exactly. And Warfield, see, WBLS is divided into two factions. The 41st floor, which technically is the penthouse of this 3 Park Avenue. The 41st floor is where we slob DJs and a bit of management. We work. But the 40th floor, just below us, is where, well, that's where the business gets done. That's where, you know, the attorneys have their offices, and, you know, Mr. Sutton has his office, Mr. Warfield, Mr. Jackson Howe. You know, Hal, technically speaking, is a slob jock in the bullpen like the rest of we slobs. I don't know what the heck you have to do to get an office on the 40th floor with not one window, but the corner where the windows meet, overlooking the entire... Hal, it's jokes. I love you, man. Debbie, it was jokes. And that was Goose, too, by the way. No, but, so I was talking to Warfield, and Warfield was saying that we should be in our new studio in like 2 weeks. Now, the other thing that I didn't ask him, because all of you all get the radio station, but people who listen online, they've been dying, man. Our internet service has been down for a moment. Like, you know, that room where you all go online, they all go online and listen. But Taryn was telling me that she was talking to... Oh, hell. I had a piece of gum in my mouth. I was trying to decide what to do with it. I just swallowed it. Orbit's orange. I only had it in for like 15 seconds, so you know it still had the sweetness. Anyway, so Taryn said that the internet listening is going to be up in 2 weeks, so that's great. Hey, this hour of the show is being brought to you by Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. And Jeffrey Osborne's coming back to town. He's a friend of the show. I love him. Great personality, great musician, the whole bit. Yes, and still has his money. So it's an evening of love with Jeffrey Osborne. And it's going to be at the North Fork Theater on Saturday, April 15th. Gee, if April 15th falls on a Saturday, your taxes aren't due until Monday? Or does the IRS stick it to you and tell you they're due on Friday? They stick it to you. Yeah. No, you're supposed to press. Oh. Ooh. Shout out to Keno. Hey, man. Keno, king of the nightlife. He's having a big birthday party on West 29th Street on Saturday night. How old is he? 28, 29. I don't know. Kim wants to comment. She's on line number 6, wants to comment about Charlemagne. She's 28 in Brooklyn. Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I just have a quick question about the God.
Okay.
I'm not really sure if maybe because we're just so used to having you by yourself, that for me and my friends it seemed really strange.
Yes.
To have him there.
Well,
not saying he's not doing his thing.
I am still by myself. Just technically speaking, there is Charlemagne in the studio. And if you could understand what do you do for a living?
I'm an analyst, so.
Yeah, like if you met, somebody and maybe they wanted to be as great of an analyst as you or something like that. And if your job, if you were able to bring that person in on your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I totally understand, Wendy, but it's just, I've been listening to you since I was 14. I'll be 29 in July.
Well, I've been around for a while. I guess I am Auntie Charlemagne. Damn. Yes.
Or whatever. Yes. It just seemed really weird. Or whatever, but I'm not saying he's not doing a good job. It's just really weird to hear this person on the mic with you for sometimes 2-3 hours at a time.
Yes.
Shut up, Wendy. And I also wanted to just call and say hey.
Hey.
It's crazy because when I'm at work, people call. I'm like, shut the F up. Nobody wants you to say hey. But now I'm saying it because, I'm not at work and my coworkers can't hear me.
Right.
So I just want to touch base with you and just say, hey. And I really want to say, how you doing?
Oh.
Because that's not the greeting. That's really what I am.
Oh, wow.
Wendy, don't try to be in the business.
Okay, I'm not. We can end it at that.
It's a back. Can I get a quick shout out, please?
Go ahead, Kim.
Okay. Shout out to Nicole. Get off the toilet. Stop blowing it up.
Wow. Wow. She's in the next room in the bathroom.
So immature. All right. Thank you, Wendy.
Take care. Bye-bye. And never lose your girlish immaturity.
I won't. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. That's the thing that'll make you laugh through the hard times. The girlish immaturity. Charlamagne, you said something yesterday, as a matter of fact, about my girlish. Oh, I know what it was. You heard me and Lisa, my best friend, kikiing on the phone. And you said something to that effect, like something about, you women are girls, or but whatever it was like a compliment.
You said that you are a grown woman, and sometimes you act like a young girl. And I said, yes, depends on how much George Vasselli you're drinking.
Oh.
And, the environment of the party,
No, that wasn't the comment that you made. And because I don't need to embrace alcohol or substances to have a girly moment of immaturity and stuff. Liz on line number 3. She wants to talk about Hampton. She's 32. Hey, Liz.
Wendy.
Hi.
What's up, girl?
Let's talk about it.
I heard you just now, and I'm shocked and appalled.
Yeah.
Honestly, that a historically black college would send that kind of message.
Yeah.
It's self-hate. I'm an insurance broker. I'm a mid-level executive at a very, very major firm, and I have locks. Have had locks for 11 years. Never had any problems advancing in my career. I consider myself a rising star.
Yeah.
And to hear that they're sending this message to young minds, impressionable minds, is horrible to me. It's really horrible.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, thank you for calling, Liz. We're short on time.
Okay.
So I wanted to tell a few more stories. Samantha from Long Island on line number 5. You hold on for just a moment, Samantha. Everybody, I told you I was going to tell you about Madonna. Well, she and Guy Ritchie, the word straight from London is that they're staying together for the sake of the children. Guy has a big mouth father. Everybody's got a big mouth relative who tells the secrets. This time it's Guy Ritchie's dad. Guy Ritchie's dad says they're staying together for the sake of the children. His name is John Ritchie. He's 76 years old. I would crack my parents' skull for doing all this talking. Old man Ritchie is 76. Here is the quote. Yeah, I said quote about their 6-year marriage. It's the children that will keep them together. The children are everything to them. Their marriage is rumored to be on the rocks. John continues to say, L.A. seems to have helped them in terms of, the L.A. versus the London thing. He said just enough to let us understand exactly what it is. Also, Arthel Neville, you know her. She's a news correspondent. Congratulations, Arthel. She has been added to Geraldo, friend to the show. Hi, Geraldo.
Hey, Super Mario. Don't you look like Super Mario? No Nintendo game?
Yes, he does. It's the mustache. Yeah. Arthel Neville will be joining Geraldo on his Geraldo at Large. She will serve as his West Coast correspondent. Arthel, as we know, has been on Extra. She's done the Good Day Live and the Fox Files and all that. News is her business. So congratulations, Arthel. I want to talk to Samantha before we leave tonight. Samantha's on line number 5. She wants to talk about Hampton University. Hi, Samantha.
Hey, Wendy. How you doing?
All right.
All right, I don't know too much about Hampton College, but this is what I got from you guys.
Okay.
Is it like predominantly black or no?
It's an all-black university.
What's up with that? They're trying to say, okay, how do you play the white game? White man's game. If you want to play the game, this is how you do it. There's so many other schools for, young black people to go to learn how to do things a way that may be a little bit better than the white man's way.
So,
what do you think?
So are you saying you're for Hampton's policies? It's hard. Are you black or white, Samantha?
Oh, I'm white.
Okay.
I'm white. White, how you doing for real? Tell Kim I said what's up.
Okay. Okay. That was Kim who commented before.
But yeah, so I'm thinking they're just saying, if you want to play this game, this is how you do it. But there's so many, other schools that say you could do it this other way. You choose your school based on how you want to grow up and represent yourself.
Well, I would agree with that in terms of, now that it's out there more, because I didn't know this about Hampton until today. So now, for those of you who we've shared it with who are thinking about, applying to colleges and stuff, you can choose whether to go to Hampton or not. For those of you who are philanthropic, you can choose whether to donate to Hampton to encourage this behavior or not. But I just was a bit amazed by it. And you're absolutely right. You got freedom of choice. If you don't like the way Hampton's getting down, then don't go there.
I personally would not. If I had the choice, I would want to embrace my black culture and say, why are these people turning it against me? I don't want to do that. I want to do something else.
Just don't embrace your inner coon.
Yeah. Embrace the black culture, but not your inner coon. Shut up, Charlamagne. So stupid. Thank you, Samantha.
All right, night.
All right, bye-bye. Can I tell one more story before we go about the Meglicious Ryan with the fish lips? Well, she's writing her autobiography, everybody. This is going to be a page turner. She is just going to drop it like it's hot and really reveal. This is what she says. So many times I've had the desire to let out all my rage, my pain, my confusion. But in the past, I've always chosen to be silent. I've never written a real story about myself. That's the book that I should write. I would write about how difficult it's been with the people that you choose to tell, with people that are close to you, tell gossip magazines everything for money. And I would write about the hard marriage that I was in and that Dennis is not the victim. So what they're saying also is that she is shopping her autobiography and she wants it to be a tell-all. And these are some of the things that she plans on writing about. And I say that's a page turner. Little Miss Meg, all grown up and spilling the tea. All right, you guys. I love you for listening. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to go to our website. The Wendy Williams People Poll question from yesterday was, do you think Superhead, Corinne Steffens, deserved to be on Oprah? 20% of people said yes. 80% of people said no. Today's People Poll question is based on the Della Russos, the LASIK surgeon experts. Jeff and Joe Della Russo, experts. You know their name. They came in on the show earlier, and the question is based on that. If you wear glasses or contacts, would you get LASIK surgery? Just go to the website, yes or no. I always like to know a little bit more about the audience. And on that note, Charlamagne, thank you so much for being here. and everybody in the audience, thank you so much. Like I always say to you, I love you for listening, and I truly do. Vaughn's up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye.
Music starts next. Here's what's happening.